Hello and welcome to another Night Fight! With me, Skari, your grateful host, Diogo as a co-host, and our two fighters, the POS, Jeff Brown.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
That camera right there. There's a camera right there that can see you guys. And Martin, who's over there as well. So welcome. We're having a crazy fight night number 4. And today is the Battle of the Angels of Death. Blood Angels and some Token Guard versus Dark Angels.
CP Caddies.
CP Caddies. So stay tuned as we go on. This is a 3-hour battle report. It is a competitive ITC format game. The terrain has been provided by GameMat.eu, and the cool white pieces are from miniaturescenery.com. So thanks a lot, as well as the mat. That's Hot Dice Miniatures, Canadian company. So check that out. It's a double-sided mat. One of my favorite mats, this one. It's one of my favorite mats. Necron on one side, and nice Autumn Eldar stuff on the other. Other than that, stay tuned. It is a hey prankster. Hello, welcome on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Hello. Okay,
Twitch.
that was a long.
Hello.
And Twitter. Twitch. Hi, Twitch. Okay, it is late. It is 10 o'clock, and we are ready to rock and roll. So first things first, we are going to go to Jeff, and he's going to explain what he has brought in his list.
So, brought some, pretty fun stuff. You got a Blood Angels battalion featuring 2 Smash captains. So that would be 2 captains. I spent the command points to make them Death Company, both with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields. Follow that up with 3 Scout squads, and then I have a Blood Angel and a Librarian Dreadnought. Then a Blood Angels Vanguard with the Sanguinor Lamarties, a unit of 8 Sanguinary Guard with 1 Power Fist, so I had modeled, 15 Death Company, all with bolters and chainswords, and 2 Relic Sakarans, and then a Guard CP battery with 3 infantry squads, 2 company commanders, and 2 units of heavy weapon mortar teams.
Well, that was definitely a mouthful, Jeff, and what have you decided to take as your secondary objectives for this mission?
Recon, it's a fairly easy one with fast moving armor like this. First Blood, I think I have some range and some deep striking that can maybe get in first turn with some strats, as well as forgot the third one. Marked for death. I've marked the
Randomly determined by a dice roll.
I've marked 4 of his units: Devastators, Dark Talon, Dread, and then the Terminator unit.
Okay, perfect. And we're moving over to Martin. Martin, you have brought your Dark Angels today.
Yeah.
So let us know what it is you have brought today as well.
I have a battalion of Dark Angels led by Azrael, followed up with a lieutenant. And I've got a scout sniper squad, 2 tactical squads, and that is also equipped with the Dark Shroud. And following that comes with the Devastator squad with twin las cannons, a missile launcher heavy bolter, and then the Relic Leviathan Dreadnought with twin siege cannons. Having fun with that guy.
Yeah, lots and lots of shots from that guy. Lots of killy stuff.
And the Vanguard, there's also an APA, there's also a chapter company ancient. So not the really fun one, but one
just
that
a
works.
regular ancient
Just a
that
regular
gives you
ancient.
what you need.
And then in my Vanguard detachment, I am running a Librarian with Smiter, the Relic Stormbolter.
Yeah.
Then we also have a 10-man squad of Deathwing Knights, a 10-man squad of Deathwing Terminators, and an Apothecary.
I love it. And your secondaries are Headhunter, Marked for Death. You've marked for death both of Jeff's Sakaran tanks. You marked for death the Death Company, and you marked for death the Sanguinary Guard because they're going to be in your face. And you've also taken Old School, just for fun. Okay, so Jeff did win the roll-off to pick sides, so he's on the side that he is right now. So Martin is going to start deploying first. Now, this is Mission 1 of the ITC. How does that work for deployment, Mr. Diogo?
Well, you have Dawn of War deployment, so basically the most traditional deployment.
The most traditional?
The most
Not
traditional.
anymore. There's 6 traditional deployments now.
This is the old school
The
deployment.
old school.
The old school. The original.
The OG.
So
I like
basically
it.
12 inches up from both sides. And
We have F8 says, "Go Blood Angels!" Yeah, we got lots of guys on the watching now. Okay, so we're gonna start the clock, and it's going to start with Martin, and it's gonna go back and forth. So we'll start the clock in 3. No, well, that's
I already
okay.
started.
You started it. Let's start deploying.
Started.
Okay.
Already gaming the system.
Yeah, I know. He's hey, Archon Win. Thanks for the sub. 2 months, buddy.
So put these
Make sure
guys
you
here.
put the clock back.
Already done.
Okay, good.
9 inches
Good,
in the
good,
corner.
good. This is the first time we're using a clock on stream, so let us know what you think.
Your turn.
It's going back and forth. You're going to see how a chess clock works in competitive 40k. Jeff doing the strategic move of the chair to get it out of the way, to have more maneuverability,
Needs more
getting
legroom.
stuff ready.
He needs to be limber.
He does. He needs to be able to like be on his feet, be like
9
ha,
inches in the
ha,
corner.
ha, ha. Really excited. I also got a really cool new feature, which is my cool phone here. So I'm really excited. Thank you, Damien, for setting this up. But I can legit like get in close and do stuff like that. Look at that. Really fun. Putting out some tactical. Oh, he's burning time with the clock by dropping stuff.
Bottles.
Actually, 3 hours is a very good
It's a
amount
bit-
of time.
It's a long time.
Yeah. Well, have you played like fast games at a tournament there, Diogo?
Commander.
I'm assuming you have.
Oh, tons. Yeah, I've played games where we finished in like 20 minutes. It was just super fast, and we kill each other in one turn. And I've had games that take forever.
Yeah, that's usually how it works.
But I find with the chess
So-
clock, it's
So
like
Dark Talons over there.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Trap.
Some people don't like it. I like chess clocks.
chess
You
clocks,
realize
yeah,
the
chess
dark
clocks
talents.
are neat. I prefer using a chess clock in like competitive 40k.
I think so too. I think it's the most
Yeah.
fair way to play
Yeah.
at this
Yeah.
point.
I agree.
And what's funny is some people comment saying that with chess clocks you'll get past turn 3. I'm like, in theory, if you're both still slow players, you still will only get to turn 3, but at least this way you both get the same amount of time to get to turn 3.
That does make sense.
So you're both still slow,
Yeah,
but at
Scout
least you
snipers
both
Yeah.
respected each other's time.
yeah, 100%.
there.
A lot of the
Tax
times,
there.
I
Tax
find
there.
that
Yeah.
um,
And then-
being a
That's
chess
it.
clock actually reduces the amount of stress that I feel in a game.
Yeah.
Because it makes
Just
me
spread it, introduce score.
like kind of like more aware of what I'm doing
Along the line
physically.
here.
And
Yeah.
it like stops me from worrying. Oh, are we going to go? Is it going to go slow? Like that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
It just helps me that way.
I like because it creates a
Sorry, this is the one with the
like you'll be in a
parts that
situation
Yeah.
way back when in a game when your opponent's taking very long, and you don't want to be stuck in that scenario where it's like, what do I do? Do I complain to a TO now? The TO's going to come over. It sets kind of a bad vibe between me and my opponent now because he thinks that he might just be a slow player just in general, like he's not
Yeah.
very fast.
Yeah.
And to think that he's maliciously doing it looks bad, then you guys are not having a fun game. So I think with the clock, it eliminates that completely. You're
It does
both,
indeed.
you're both just on your own time. If like at a game, I can't remember what event it was at, but I told my opponent, I was like, all right, is it my turn? He's like, yeah. I put on the clock, then went to the bathroom. Took 15 minutes, my time. Didn't make a difference.
Actually, I've done that a couple of times, especially if I'm like way up on the clock. I need a breather, and I'll
Yeah.
like just kind of put it on my time. Go get like a glass of water, splash water on my face, just have like a reset, and then that sometimes that's the best use of your time is just to like take like step back from the actual
especially
game
if you need
itself.
it. Even if you're on the back foot, you need time to
Take a
some
deep
quiet,
breath
take a deep
or-
breath.
Yeah, go have a smoke or something. Like it's your time, so
Oh,
you
I've
can kind of
definitely
do
definitely
whatever
gone
you
for
need.
smokes on the clock.
You know what? I think that's a
Don't
great
smoke,
way of
so.
using your time.
Just start smoking.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
advantageous.
You don't need to smoke in order to do that. I'm
Nobody in
just
chat
saying.
starts
Oh, I
smoking.
could always just
Yeah.
go for a walk.
That's true.
It's true. You go for a walk. Go for a jog.
Yeah, that's usually how that works.
You can watch a 90s movie in an hour and a half. So
That is true.
Why is it so easy to get through 6 rounds in 3 hours, but it takes a miracle to get through 4 or 5 rounds in 2.5?
The game speeds up as you go along.
That also makes sense.
that does make sense.
Jeff answered that question pretty handedly for us. The game does speed up as it goes along. Yeah, which is that actually makes a lot of sense when you think about it in that sense.
Typically, your deployment and first turn and sometimes second turn are the longest. After that, the ball just starts rolling. And
And then you're ready to rock
you're
and
ready to
roll.
rock and roll. Things start dying faster. And
Yeah, because once that's gone, it's gone. But hello, everybody. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. We'll try to get to them as we can. But Renlord, Archon Win, Archon Prankster, Shadizzo, what's going on? Thanks for the tune in.
a lot of Archons in
Yeah, a lot of Archons. It's like I run a Dark Eldar-centric sort of like feed, right? Who knew?
there. Seems exclusive.
Who knew? Yeah.
Seems very exclusive.
Yeah. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Okay, we got a couple people watching on Facebook as well. Hello, Facebook watchers. Sometimes I put it up on Facebook. Not all the time. Sometimes. Just for funsies.
Sorry,
On
sorry,
YouTube as well,
Yeah.
The YouTube.
Well, if some reason YouTube is being silly. Sometimes it's being silly. Sometimes it isn't. Twitch is like the best
The
way
best.
to watch. Just gonna say
It's the
right
fast.
now.
It's all Twitch is for.
That is all that Twitch is for. 100%. Okay, so we've got both of the players really thinking about deployment right now. Justin putting up a lot of screens.
How many bits to that sample?
How many bits? I know. If you give me 1,000 bits, I'll remove a unit of Jeff's army. No, I'm just kidding.
Randomly determined.
Randomly determined unit. Could be to that company. Ooh.
If you sub for 1 year, I will break one of his models.
Yeah. No, don't do it.
Don't sub.
Don't do it. That's just silly. Don't do that.
I promise
thing.
that.
Yeah.
He is my right here, so I might.
That is true.
I might have to walk home. So stay tuned for a live feed of 12 hours it'll take me to get to Toronto on foot.
Of you walking all the way back home.
It's true. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Anybody who's watching on YouTube, let me know if everything's okay on YouTube. I can't see the chat for some reason. Or if you are chatting, hello, welcome. You know, make sure that you're participating, even though it's being silly. So apologies to that if it's being silly.
It's weird.
Yeah, I know. It's like it's fine. It's just being silly. You know, I don't understand it. But yeah, on that, good evening, Zandrate. What's going on? What's going on, sir? Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate-o. There we go. You can read the question out loud.
It wasn't really a question.
That's because the party is here on Twitch.
Upon win, I think it's also a mental state in the shorter rounds. People trying to maximize points each round with the assumption that they will run out of time.
100%.
100%.
You like when you're timed, it kind of makes like a psychological change of the impact and be like, I can't waste time. We're just random things.
It's after a while practicing with the clock, you will start to.
Hey Pete, what's going
You'll
on,
start
buddy?
playing it a lot like chess, where while your opponent is doing his or her movement phase, shooting phase, whatnot, you will be thinking into your next turn.
Yeah.
What am I going to do next turn? And then adapt from that way. And the clock will help with that.
I do agree. I think the clock definitely helps with that. Abraham Street says, "For the lion!"
Was that that's your ancient?
Yeah. No,
Martin's like,
Skari.
I don't know if Martin heard me, but
I did. I
he
heard
did?
you.
Okay,
Yeah.
you did.
But
Okay, good.
YouTube is lagging.
YouTube is Oh yeah. Sorry, I don't know why YouTube's lagging, but everything else is fine. So as you can see the deployment here, folks, we have a line. He's putting his scouts up in like forward positions there. The guard have pretty much been screens. On the backside, we see the Deathwing Knights. We see some stuff. We see Leviathan Dreadnought way in the corner over there, and other stuff like that. So deployment looking snazzy. So YouTube is laggy. Well, thanks. Sorry if it's laggy. Sorry if YouTube is laggy. Oh well.
Go Team DOP. Damn right.
Team Diogo.
I don't know who Glanus is, but I like you already.
Galanius. That's right. You know, he came just to see you.
We got that.
Yeah.
I have Azrael and my lieutenant.
Cool.
Take it in here for the next 3 hours.
That's right. Let's see if we can get more people over to the Twitch
Damage 2,
party
strength 1, 7.
because we do this
Yours 8,
live
fires 24,
Night Fight
yeah, that's a
04.
32-inch threat range.
Yeah. We go Gonzo in Toronto.
Maybe one of these
He's
days. I'll do
sitting
the
at,
fight.
What's sorry?
Just past
Maybe
it.
I'll come up here and do a fight.
Yeah, it'd be great. If you out there want to do a fight night, you can make your way up to Barrie, Ontario, Canada, where I have the studio right now. Let me know.
Damage 2.
Send me a
How many
message,
shots each?
and we'll try get
10
some
each, so that's
parties
20
on the
shots.
road there. What's
Okay.
that?
20 shots in that thing.
On what thing?
Dreadnought.
Oh yeah,
Dreadnought.
oh yeah. Dreadnought, 20 shots that murder you. Have you not played against the Leviathan in a while?
Not in a while.
No? I'm waiting for Archon Skari to sweep in and collect the bodies after the battle. Yes. Yes.
Renlor. When playing Drakari, I'm trying to get used to the number of variable shots that there are, and it's taking
That's
quite
the
a
last
bit of
one,
time.
Or
Any
I
tricks
got
to getting
my
through shooting
lieutenant.
phases
Okay.
faster?
Roll dice faster. Done. Actually, what I do is I usually have 10 dice, right? And I use 10 dice over and over. So I roll
put
d6 for a
Sanguine
shredder,
in reserve.
grab the amount of dice from the 10 that I have, roll them to hit, roll and move, and re-roll them, and that's it. And then grab A Venom, if it's in short range, is 10 dice for me. If it's in medium range, it's 8 dice, and if it's in long range, it's 5 dice. So I just have 10 dice, and I use 10 dice over and over and over. So I don't have to like recount and count again and pick up more dice and this and that and the other. So, it seems like
this will be the non-warlord captain.
Martin is done deploying, so he is going to be getting the +1. It also means that Jeff is going to be able to sort of counter-deploy with the heavier hitting units of his army, which is good. I always like counter-deploying. Like, I like having the last like, you know, the last grab.
Literally get the last grab.
I do. I would play Gene Steel Cult if an army wasn't like $10,000. Like each acolyte box is like $60 or something crazy, and that's 5 acolytes. That's not even like 10. That's like 5.
Could say it's
When
like pay to
Dustin
win
burns
army.
himself out,
Hey,
you
Davis,
see
what's
you can-
going on?
there goes
Oh
my-
no!
Oh,
Oh no! The death
no,
company
the first-
ironically is dead.
The first casualty now is just a base on the table.
It's literally broken to every piece possible.
Yeah, it did.
The arm's right there.
Brought spares.
It's right there.
Did you bring a
Jeff.
spare?
Jeff, watch out for the arm.
Is Jeff
It's right there under the table.
Oh, Jeff is not wearing
Where?
his
Right
famous
there.
pants
Look down.
somerhole. Jeff did not bring
Pants.
he did not bring pants at all. No, he brought shorts.
Pants are too warm.
Yeah, he didn't want to wear. He didn't want to like give us a show if he wasn't getting paid. He didn't want to use his like tight
Don't
tights.
give this away for free.
$20.
Plus,
20
it is a
bucks.
family show,
Yeah,
folks.
there's -2. Strength 7 -2.
Jeff is not wearing just boxes. Yeah, that's right. Short
Correct.
pants. Says
Short
Pete.
pants.
Yeah.
Short pants. He's wearing jorts.
The army is just a long time to play, says Davis. I'm assuming that's in regards to Gene Steel Cult. It's a struggle to get ITC games in. Well, if you're playing on a chess clock, like you're forced to play quick, right? Starter Scrub says may not be free, but it's cheap. Don't worry. That's Dustin, by the way.
Oh no!
Damn.
Dustin's here.
That's why I tuned
Dustin,
in.
go to bed.
Love you, Dustin.
Dustin.
Skari, did you score a Nova ticket yet?
you're
Anarch,
going-
Key Lol. I have not got a ticket yet. However, if I get a ticket, I should be going.
You know, we just do what I'm doing. I'm going to Nova. I don't have a ticket, but I bet you I'll be playing in the championship.
Yeah?
I'll just show up. There's always a
I have
drop.
to get a ticket to the championship,
Sure.
and then I will
Sure.
maybe get invited to the Invitational.
They might have. I know Devin got invited. I don't know if all the
Reserve my
invitations are out, but I'm sure you'd probably get one in
Uh,
Jim.
I just need to go to the... I have to make sure that I'm going. Like, I have to be like, I'm going.
Nice.
If you're
You know,
going, I'd message Mike Brandt
I'm done.
and see what he has to say.
Yeah, that's right. Is that it?
We're done deployment.
You're done? Okay, so it is done deployment. Jeff is on his time, so he's going to roll...
You want me to roll my time? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. He's going to roll on his time, and then pass it over.
3.
You rolled a 3.
3.
Martin
Boom.
rolled
Yeah, 3.
4.
Let's
So
go.
Martin, would you like to go first or second? Do 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 do
I'll
do
go first.
do. Go first. There we go. He wants to go kill some stuff.
Uh-oh.
And Jeff wants to seize. Is he going to seize?
No.
I don't want
Make sure it's on your time, Jeff. No, no seize. Okay. And we're going into turn 1 for the Dark Angels. For the Lion. Arg. Let's go.
4K. No, no.
4 chaos.
Imperium. Imperium.
Well, we technically
Battle
did roll
round
our
1.
plan,
Let's
You
begin.
blew up Fenris. All right.
Okay, this
so-
is.
Did we? Was it Fenris too?
It was
Oh, that was
Fenris.
the
Yeah.
wolves.
I think the wolves. The
no,
wolves.
the changeling
Messed things up,
impersonated
didn't it?
Dark Angel
Oh,
and
right,
bombed
right,
Fenris.
right,
Oh, that's
I guess that also makes sense. Okay, this is
The
gonna be fun.
changeling.
Got lots of stuff going. For Cypher, says Andrate.
That lousy snake.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the overhead, and while Martin is moving, Jeff is gonna tell us why he deployed that way.
Butch Can Dread's scary for my vehicles, so I kept it out of its threat range, 24 plus its 8-inch move. These are all sat back at about 36 inches, and I got 48-inch guns, so I can outrange that thing. The rest, I spread out my infantry to kind of. I figured he was going to be deep striking at least one unit of his Deathwing, so I waited for all my deep strikers to see what he was deep striking first, and then started deploying mine. And other than that, just kept the bubble and hopefully try to not let him come in too close.
Not in too close? Makes sense. Bold move, Tex-Mex. Bold move.
I will. Sorry, I'm
We'll
going
see
to
if it pays
spend
off.
2 CP for prepared position. If you don't mind.
Ah, okay. So we go down, and CP's now
9.
is a 9 remaining. So he gets +1 to his saves because he's all in cover right now, trying to keep a unit alive in order to just make sure that he doesn't give up first strike, which I think is important. Jeff's audio seemed a bit muffled. Ah, damn it. Okay. Well, I'll fix it. It is the overhead, and I had to have a filter
If I
on there.
talk like this, is that better?
I don't know.
No, here, let me just take the noise reduction out. I just have a noise reduction on it just because there's like a fan
one?
and
Yeah,
the
it's a
fan
one.
will pick up a lot. So
Those are 1.
Was better when the mic
what? Sorry.
wasn't muted. I'm just
So
reading.
14.
Actually, it
12
could be
normal.
that it picks up that camera instead, which would be a pain in the
12
neck.
volts.
However, let us know if you can hear the players
Check
on
it out,
this
it's
mic.
fine.
If you
Yeah,
can hear
no,
the
I'll
players
check it
okay
out.
on this mic, let
I
us
didn't
know.
know anyway.
Dave Ascentus
Nine
says,
ones.
"Praise the lion."
Anyone's-
Are those Terminators marching forward?
Yes,
they
they
are
did.
indeed. They are.
They are using
Here,
the
just let me
heel
let me
toe
switch
express.
let me switch it over here. You'll be able to see. It'll be fun. So
That's
this
the
is
movement.
there's some Deathwing Knights right there, moving up. You got the -1 to hit bubble on that little flyer thing, and then that's the deployment there
Second
for
phase.
the
Yep.
psychic phase. Okay,
Where's your Libby?
Right here.
it's exciting.
Okay.
Oh shoot! Didn't need to start recording that. Whoop. Let's turn that off before it gets all crazy. Is that a tether cable? What is
Tether
He is going
the
to...
thing that I have my phone connected to? It's actually just a
charging
charger cable,
USB cable.
and I have a special software that recognizes my phone as a camera.
On the
Get
Deathwing
excited!
Knights.
I know. Thanks, Damien. Great camera setup.
Roll
Yeah,
in
no
there,
problem.
Sorry.
Fine.
I got
Damien, the
7.
real MVP.
So they
Mhm,
have righteous
mhm.
repugnance. Reroll hit and
Some
wound
good stuff in there.
combat phase. Hopefully they
I was
get
very
in
surprised to see a Dark Angel zombie with no plasma in it when I saw the list. Yeah, that's true.
there.
Short,
And
tall,
Although-
and sexy.
he's
although
gonna
2 out of 3
Mark-
correct.
A version on that scout
For
squad.
Dustin.
That is true.
Roll the
Actually, I find
Roll them there.
I find that
I'm just used to rolling on
that
the table, so.
Fine.
Martin is definitely going to be getting some.
So they move in half?
Nope, they're minus
Martin's
one.
going to be
okay.
getting some Inceptors with plasma guns. I believe that's one
Yeah,
of his to get
I've
list.
picked up a box already.
Nice.
Now the shooting
Yeah, you
phase.
just gotta get some paint on it.
Okay.
Alright.
Now we're doing some shooting. He's to try and kill something.
Yeah.
In order to.
Sorry, this
Yeah.
Prime Vino.
He is
I
going
was
to
very
fire
surprised to see
at
Dark Angels
the
with no
Death
plasma in it when I saw
All
this
of them?
list. Yes,
Yeah.
I was very surprised when I saw 20 Terminators.
I know. Cool. Fun, right?
Yeah,
Different.
it's different.
Different. Definitely different. You don't see that every day.
You definitely do not see that every day. You also don't see these two armies fighting every day. So.
When do we strap GoPros to specific models? Says Andrate. Well, soon. Soon. I'll eventually have a GoPro. Actually, my ideal setup for this would be to have a GoPro on each player, so you can actually like tune into each GoPro as they're playing, and you can kind of
You're
get a
on fours, right?
first-hand view.
Or
and
moving on twos?
then
It's on
have,
twos
like,
normally.
Like a
like a little
No,
a
like,
drone or something. Like a
no,
little-
like set up
Wounding on.
Hey, Metal
Strike.
Maniac!
like little
Seven.
like train track.
Actually, you
around
know,
the
like
zone.
they do in the movies, have like a
Yeah,
and
like
it,
a-
like
yeah.
in the where you can do like overhead and you like move around. That'd be
Okay,
cool.
seven
Actually,
on
you
fours.
just need like a. You could probably
Minus
do
two,
it
yeah.
Minus 2.
Plus one for
with
cover?
like a remote control car,
so there
and then
is-
MacGyver like a
There's two
camera with
Yeah.
duct tape
Right.
and just
Honestly,
move it around.
I'm
Just
gonna
use the
roll.
same mechanics that
So I have a
model
6 up
trains
to
use,
okay.
because they
Yep.
just go backwards
Any
and
of these are
forwards.
6s.
With the
Yes.
GoPro on the
Let's
bottom,
re-roll
you
it
just
again.
literally
It's
sit here and
two
press
damage, right?
forwards and
Yeah.
backwards.
There's any 6s, no
You'd be
6s,
the
so I lose
first.
5 guys.
Hey, I am trying to be at the forefront of this industry, so we'll see. I can't buy like $3,000 cameras, that's for sure.
Well, if we get more subscribers.
So some of the Death Company just died because they got shot by
Butcher cannon.
Butcher Cannon.
Oh.
Ah,
How many
okay.
died?
How many
5.
died? 5
From
out
20
of
Butcher Cannon shots?
15?
Yeah.
Okay, not
Solid.
bad.
Not bad.
I guess the +1 save really helped there. Yeah. The +1 save must have really helped there, but Butcher Cannon not doing as much damage as they should. Personally, I would have shot at the scouts that were in that little forest over there, and I would have blasted them.
Mhm.
Just murdered them to get the +1.
Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s because I did not move.
Is this going to be
Try to get the
a long-running series? Remind clock. Yep, they're not passing the clock for every dice roll because it's a friendly.
3s.
There's no need
Plus
to go
there's
back
3
and forth.
hours.
Plus, we've got a lot of time. and it's Marines,
well,
so
lieutenants within
they're not gonna have a lot of like stuff
2
going
wounds?
on.
two. One's
Yeah.
mortal.
Mortal?
I
Okay.
wouldn't be surprised if it's
No
over in
AP,
like
right?
2 hours.
No AP.
Or sooner.
Save
Or
one.
sooner.
Take one
Or
more.
Do you know how bad
does
does Jeff roll? We'll
We'll
find out.
I'm taking one wound at least, and I gotta check.
Oh, like Fight Night
There's
as a
no,
series? No, it's Night Fight, not Fight Night.
Just
It's
go on to the
Night
next
Fight, like the 40k
So
rule.
if I'm
Night
taking
fight.
1 or 2 wounds.
All right.
Because
should
we're
do-
playing at night.
Fight night
Next,
every other night.
That'd be fun, actually. I would do it every night if we had enough players.
If I lived here, I'd play
both
every night.
last cannons are going
That'd be
to
fun.
fire at.
We can do it. I don't mind it like once a week because then it's like an event. You can like have it. And like, blah.
Mhm.
So.
Heavy bolter.
It's cool to get. It's good that we also have
If I will say something too, it's
different people all the time.
Yeah.
Which is really
Heavy
good.
bolter is going to fire at that
Yeah,
squad there.
I've so far I haven't had
And
any
the
repeats
missile
yet.
launcher is
So what I want
gonna
to do is I
fire
want to then
at
do like a championship series where I get the winners of every fight night I ever had and pit them up
On
against each
each
other.
other?
Can like have
And
like a
it's gonna
fight night
fire
league,
its fracture.
and then you be like a belt. Like actually, I want to make like
Make
a really
a-
cool belt,
You gotta get like,
like a night fight belt.
but you gotta get like the John
Yeah,
Cena one
fire
that
fractions.
spins.
The-
But and then use your
What's the one?
this logo.
so
As the actual
As the
thing.
actual thing.
Oh, I'm gonna look into
That
that.
guy?
That'd be
Yeah,
fun
pretty-
actually.
Heavy
Pretty
bolter
sweet.
into them.
I'm gonna see if I can convince Devin to come up here and do a fight night.
Yeah, that'd be great. You guys can like train up or something. Oh no, Devin has a cover.
Signum is going
Yeah,
to be
do it.
on.
Well, I'm
This
at
one's gonna be
ATC
answered.
next weekend,
He hits
so
on a
I
2.
won't be doing one next
Rerolling
weekend.
a 1.
I'm on Wrong Way Kids.
Yes.
So
Wrong Way
So
Kids.
the other
Wait,
lad's
Force the
cannon,
Narrative.
Forge the narrative.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
So I'm playing with Paul Murphy and crew.
okay.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. It's gonna be really
Pretty
fun.
cool.
Running
And
my
so-
tried and true, just
One
come on,
of
give us
three.
coven. Stuff that I used all of last season.
2.
Oh, that's right.
Minus
I'm-
3.
ATC is like
2 plus
ETC.
6
Yeah,
against the 5.
For some
ITC.
reason, I thought you guys were all taking
Make
the
one
same
save.
army.
It's not like
D6 damage?
Adepticon.
Adepticon, yeah.
3.
Sorry.
Okay.
Missile
I'll
launcher.
challenge someone one
It's on a
week once
3.
I finish my 2,000 point list. Absolutely, Metal Maniac.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
should come
11.
on. That'd be more Blood Angels. We've got so many like
Missile
Marines
launcher.
lately.
Where are all these
Really
chapters coming out of woodworks? All
I
see
know,
is
it's
Ultramarine.
crazy, right?
8 to your
It's nuts.
toughness 7.
Yep.
So
Castle up
threes.
against incoming deep strikers. Try to win a couple of range
Missile
turns
launcher
or striking back for late
Minus
game
2, right?
victories. What? Oh, that was a
Yep.
series of
4 up.
questions from Davis.
Alright.
So what do we think? Blood Angels are going to
Heavy
advance
bolter.
forward into the
3
Terminus
shots.
Yep.
in order to try and
Hitting on
grab
threes.
more objective points.
Rerolling
Or do you
ones
think
and
they're
twos
going to
because Azrael
retreat back
does 6
on their
inches
flank and castle up and
Hits all
then
3 times.
get
Wounding on
late game
3s.
victories?
All 3 wounds. Save on 4s.
Depending on how the Dark
lose
Angels first turn
Alright.
shooting goes.
Yeah.
Which seems so far it's not terrible.
It's not terrible.
But if you look at the
I've seen worse.
I've done worse.
Sanguinary Guard that are actually back, I can't point at it, but the one
In the bottom,
bottom right
hand corner. Yeah.
back there are some strats that Blood Angels team.
Shh. He's gonna use them regardless.
He's gonna use them anyway
There's nothing
Yeah,
you can do
that-
right now.
to make
He's
them
going to fire at them.
faster.
He hasn't moved, so
In other
he's
words,
going
if you
to
pick up that unit,
get a
it's
strike
right
fire.
there,
He's just
and
using
then
the bolter.
have
He's
sign
hitting
in
on a
charge
2.
of those Terminators.
Yeah.
Number
Or
ones.
you can go to the other side of the table.
There's lots of different things you can do with
Straight
that.
four?
So many things.
On Wings
Zone
of
four?
Fire, right?
On Wings of Fire.
Yeah, it's a really
AP?
fun stratagem for Blood Angels.
I made a 6.
Had the Blood Angels gone first, you'd probably see both of those units
And
all rushed forward already.
Yeah.
While all the little small units like the Guardsmen and the Scouts, they just hold the objectives while Martin would have to deal with
Who's he?
those two big units.
Librarian.
pressuring
Yep. Stormbolter.
Yeah. I actually really want to see the Deathwing Knights just murder everything.
like straight up, no buffs or anything like that. I honestly think Deathwing Knights will murder.
Deathwing Knights are amazing.
We'll
They're
murder
really,
the
really
Sanguinary
tough. They're really
Alright, so
killing.
that's-
Well,
I
they're
like
almost
her.
the same because the thing is that they're two up
I got
saves.
leadership tests.
2 wounds,
I lost
2
5
4.
here.
They're
Okay.
fighting
Leadership 9.
the
Yep.
same guys,
they're
2 up
okay.
saves.
I
Yep.
lost 3 there. Leadership 7.
Yep.
I'm okay.
So it seems
And
like
good.
that levy is overextended with the Smash Captain. Yeah, that does make sense. A little bit overextended. But it's 24-inch range. Like you have to send that levy dreadnought. You can't just like hold the levy dreadnought back. He's like the kind of unit that
Did
is like
anything die?
No.
nothing died,
So
no
nothing.
morales. Okay, but you do get hold 1, so you hold an objective for a
Yep.
point, and you didn't get anything else right now.
No.
So Martin got a hold 1.
So I'm just
And
over
now we're
60.
moving on to Blood
Yeah,
Angel
4
turn 1.
Alright.
Deathwing Knights are basically as scary as Bulgrin. Deathwing Knights, I think, are scarier than
They're
Bulgrin
scarier than Bulgrin.
because they are like amazing.
They're really good. The
They're
maces
really
are pretty
killing.
good.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, no first strike.
No.
No, is that a chaplain or is that a?
That is Lamarty's.
Lamarty.
Oh, you're running Lamarty's in this too.
Yes.
Nice.
Great.
Lamarty's gives him rerolls, hits, and wounds, right?
It's
And he also
wounds
lets
and
him
reroll
reroll
charges.
charges.
Ooh, fancy.
He's a
not
chaplain
bad.
with
What's they're Deathwing Knights are no joke. I do like Deathwing Knights a lot.
I like them a lot. I think they're a little points heavy currently. I think they could go down a few points.
They're cheaper than Terminators with Thunderhammers and Storm Shields.
They are.
They are. But
They're like 50 points cheaper
Yeah.
almost. Yeah, they're like really cheap.
what's the mace? What's the stat?
The mace is +2 strength, -3 2 damage, but the wounds carry over.
No, that's the flail.
That's
That's
the
the
flail.
flail.
The mace is strength ×2, -2 3 damage,
It's only a
and
nice.
it hits at weapon skill.
Yeah.
These guards when I get advance.
It's like it's better than the
Big ol'
Thunderhammer.
7 inches.
I feel it's better than the
Yeah,
Thunderhammer.
because Thunderhammer's -1 to hit.
And the only thing
100%.
it suffers is the -1 AP. Like it's got instead of 3 AP, it's 2.
Yeah.
It's not just one
And
combat.
you hit at your weapon skill, so you might hit more often.
Robro made it. Hey Robro, what's going on? Also, Metal Maniac says, "Tell Jeff I support the Blood Angels."
Jeff, he supports the Lord.
So this guy would end up.
You have
having to
one
move these
supporter.
guys around.
One supporter. Prime
1,
Vino.
2, 3, 4,
Deathwing
5,
Knights
6,
versus
7,
Wolfen.
8,
The Wolfen
9.
will
Cool.
eat them for dinner.
Well, it depends on how
After
many-
they die.
If they are both, after they die, exactly.
After they die.
They'd basically be like this.
We're good there.
A 10-man Terminator Storm Shield Chain Fist unit, I think it says.
These guys are going to advance.
Space Wolf Sum 2, and I'm testing 10-man Terminators, Storm Shield, and Chain Fist for Space Wolves.
There.
See, I like
Swaaag.
the great. Just break the table.
Break my models.
Yeah, that's right. You broke your own models. Anyway,
This.
so what do you think of Apocalypse? Have you played it yet?
I haven't played it yet. I read the rules for it. I'm happy that after
over
reading it,
16,
it
so you
is
get,
as it can be
11
played
charge
as
for
fast
11.
as
Yeah.
advertised.
And
Yeah.
these guys
Maybe not like
fine where
two.
they are.
Hey, we
WW's
played
crazy.
300 power level each,
Okay, so that's like
not knowing that's like 6,000 points
6,000
each,
points roughly.
not knowing the rules, and it took us about 6 hours. And that was
Yeah,
because
they're a little
we
closer.
spent a lot of time
13
looking
is
at
fine.
rules.
Yeah, looking at it, honestly, I think you could play if you both took like 5,000 points, so like 250 power level roughly. I think
He's
with the
gonna
current
move
rules
advance.
comfortably, I think you could do it in probably
In an evening.
So,
in an evening.
Like
Yeah.
you start in early
It's not like a whole
afternoon, you set
weekend.
up- No, it's not. It's actually really fast. And really
It's very
we
fast. The
call
rules
this
are very
the
cool
last
how
night.
they integrate
This
some
one.
mechanics into it.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
can't see
I
through
do
it.
like, and we were talking about it before, where you can, if you have old Epic models, you can
actually do it with Epic.
do with Epic
It's
models.
so awesome.
These
And,
guys
like,
are moving
You
advance.
probably play even more points because now you
7
just scale it up.
Yeah,
right?
scale it up to like a 6x4 and do it like in relative terms.
And I'm saying like you could probably play a 5,000 point game each in 3 hours, and that's with just one-on-one, right? If you brought 2v2, you'd probably even do it faster.
I love the whole detachment. That was really fun.
I do. I like some of the book missions. Some of the things are a little crazy in there, but it seems a lot of fun. I don't think it's. I'm probably gonna play regular 40k, obviously, over Apocalypse, as I have pretty much ever since Apocalypse came out. But now, if you were to play Apocalypse, one of the biggest drawbacks was it took so long. So now, if you do go to an event, let's say like Adepticon Nova, LVO, and they're running an Apocalypse event, I am more inclined to want to go play because now instead of going, oh god, it's gonna be 8 hours of us playing, it's gonna be fast. They probably do 2 or 3 Apocalypse games, probably do a little campaign.
Yeah.
That'll be a lot more fun to take part in.
Yeah.
So I might be more interested now to do that. But it's a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to see what they come out with because they're releasing more Apocalypse like boxes. So
I'm excited about that.
that's gonna be really good.
Plus now with I think the pre-release
I'm going to my
for
shooting face.
Chaos Knights is coming out soon. We don't know anything about
like-
Chaos Knights yet.
No,
But-
yeah.
From what they released on the
I'm on
Warhammer
the
community site,
Oh, okay.
like that's some pretty cool. Like I have a feeling they're gonna be fun.
They're gonna be a lot of fun. I think you're gonna see a lot of people taking them because they're Knights were already popular. Now you have Chaos Knights and not being biased because I'm more Imperium than Chaos, but the Chaos Knights look
I
better
see
than
what
the
Ranger
Imperium.
one makes
I
Rangers.
do like the look of that knight model. That knight model
Maybe
looks
It's
sick.
the conversion.
Maybe
Like
down
if you
the line
wanted to
way.
do, let's say, your whole Renegade Knight army, but you wanted to do an all Nurgle themed one,
Yeah.
it would look freaking amazing.
Yeah.
It's like if I was in
And it's
war.
really cool. I like it. I hope they have some way of doing marking them. I hope so.
I hope so. Yeah,
So we'll
it'd
see.
be very cool
Go
if you
walk
could.
around.
If you
take,
could do like something that would represent like marks.
There?
You know?
marks, yeah,
So you could have like a
Alright,
Corn
these are
Knight
Corn
or
Knight,
like a
Nurgle
Nurgle
Knight,
Knight, like Thousand Sun
Black
Knight.
Legion. Knight.
That'd be kind of cool actually.
Yeah.
It goes off in 11.
Okay, so
Curious to see
some
their-
psychic powers going off here.
Wings Sanguinius.
That's for next turn.
I get to move them.
I know, but it's great for the turn after. So Wings of
Yes.
Sanguinius is really good because you cast it. he moves automatically, and then next turn it lasts until the psychic phase. So then he like moves fast in the movement phase for next turn, which
And
is
he's
really
gonna
fun.
cast Unleash Rage on the
Evening,
Death
Alfarius. What's going on, Matt?
It's obviously a Dreadnought
doesn't
just
go off on
groovings on its back,
That's right.
and now can
He's
fly.
just running really fast and jumping. Yeah.
And jumping
Right.
over buildings.
Right.
We're forging
Our
a narrative. The hardest of narrative.
Shironin says, I'm conflicted. Dark Angels are my first love for 40k. I'm currently running
all
Blood
bolters
Angels, though.
into
Wow,
that.
you must definitely be
The top
conflicted
guy
watching this
to that.
battle
You should just
report.
play Grey Knights.
Top gun first. Put the bolt in that first.
Ah, it's starting to get a little
Nice
warmer
one.
down here, which is nice. Because
So
the
here's
AC
the
was murdering me.
Top Gun. Hitting you on 3 if you're rolling once. 'cause
Since
ignore
I started
your
on
penalty.
Dark Eldar, basically the same time as Dark Angels,
then
I'll root for
toughness.
whoever Skari roots for. I just want death and destruction, and to take slaves back to the Dark City. So that's your water. Don't know why I wanted to grab your water.
6.
With 6, I'm winning on
Yeah.
3s.
It's your water technically.
So there is.
Well, it's
6
yours right
at
now.
minus
If you drank it.
1.
We have a little bit more known about the Chaos Knights that
Six
they've
at minus 1.
released.
Alright,
The
so
Apocalypse
Is there any
rules for
there?
them.
3? Was there any
Exandria.
6s there? I think there's 1 6 there.
Yeah.
Those are the
Yes.
Apocalypse rules.
Yeah, they can't have
and,
sixes.
they seem
The 6s?
really
so
cool in
those are
Apocalypse
minus
right
3.
now, but
Okay.
obviously
I wouldn't
So
really
one-
like.
one-
I'd
one-
garner
one-
some
one
things
before
like
it
unit
goes from-
choices and stuff.
from-
Maybe.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like upgrades or whatever. But I don't know like how. So
yeah,
I don't think it would
4
really
damage.
garner too much.
too much.
Alright.
I think honestly, the big thing for those knights, my guess,
Yeah.
is probably going to be while they look really cool and their weapons, I'm sure, are
Heavy
great.
bolters, these don't ignore your
I
minus 1.
care about is the
So hit on
stratagems.
fours,
And
rerolling
I'm sure
ones.
they're going to have crazy stratagems.
Yeah,
Go
we'll
away.
see.
Chaos.
Go away.
We'll see. Because I've always found knights
away.
like if
Wounding on
knights by
5s.
themselves would have been like really good, we would have seen
3
chaos
ones
knights
at
from the
-1.
beginning. But the only reason we didn't is
4 up.
because stratagems make knights
Makes
amazing.
knights- make
More
knights
wounds?
Yeah.
What's
Try
down
playing
3.
with knights
Down to
without
3?
using stratagems, and they're still decent. But when you're not acting at full power with 1 wound left, when you're not coming back to life, when you're not
That'll fire
rotating your
Auto
items,
exploding.
auto exploding,
Yeah.
charging after
There's the one that
advancing,
counts.
like
Top guns.
That sort of
Hit on
stuff.
3s,
that sort of stuff,
rerolling
you
ones.
start to see like why these
2 goes
strategies
away.
are so great and why a lot of people
Wounding
end
on
up taking
3,
like the
6
low
on
32.
4 save anyway.
So then they keep doing all these stratagems.
There's a lot. There's,
I'm rooting for the
5
Imperium,
wounds.
says Robro. The real answer, he says, is clearly
Kill 2.
Skari's whole army
Yep,
rolls
got
in
it.
at the end of turn 4.
Does it explode?
Probably
That'd be fun.
On a 6.
On a 6.
Boom.
Okay. So we've got a kill, finally. Or the... Was that one of the...
Yeah, that was one of the
The
markers.
Sicarans?
No.
Yeah. That was a mark for death, too,
Yep.
right? Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, which one do you want it for? Mark for death or old school?
Has to be for Mark of Death, otherwise I'm screwing myself up. So,
Yeah, it's
does old school double up?
No, mark
Okay.
for death doesn't.
Fine. I'm gonna fire some bolters.
So mark for death
Yeah,
talent.
yeah.
For anybody in the chat that doesn't know,
Are we
the
kinda-
Sicaran's actually really
This is area
good
terrain, so
unit,
we
probably
have
the best unit to
and
shoot at
Stuff with...
that
So they're
the dark
shooting
not
what's
the dark the
Okay, we're gonna
dark
go
shot
for
with
the,
because while the dark shot is minus 1 to be hit, Sicarans have a rule that they ignore
Fine, 10
negative
left.
to hits
So
against units that fly. So that minus 1 means nothing to those tanks. So they just hit it on 3s.
So the Sicarans basically
Hitting on
shot
3s?
at the guy. Oh, so they can kind of see through there. Put it in there somewhere. Aha! Super exciting.
and wounding on 4s. So there's 4 wounds.
Alfaris says Grey Knights for the win because he's a Grey Knight fanboy.
3 up.
That's okay, Matt. We know
Choose two.
you love your Grey Knights. Hey,
Matt.
you went 4 and 2 at the
Lamarty's will
basement open
Grenade
with Grey Knights.
at the
That was like
dragon.
10th overall with Grey Knights.
Damn, so that's
Yeah,
really good.
Really good.
Hits.
So
I wish I could have been there.
Toughness.
I wish I could have been there. But I was at a birthday party.
I had my son's first
Not
recital,
wounded.
which is awesome.
I was
He
at,
did hip hop. It was great.
He did. Oh my god, that's awesome. He dropped it like
Yeah.
it was hot.
He did. Don't know about those Grey Knights. What are you talking about, Archon Pranks? Are you trolling Alfaris right now? Like, what's going on?
You guys should both come here for a fight night.
Yeah. Well, Matt does all the
Just gonna
time here.
fire
Prankster,
bolters,
yeah, should come up.
I
I think
move.
I think Matt would
Also,
would
10
show
shots.
him a thing or two about Grey Knights. Yeah, Matt's been playing Grey Knights like legit.
Scouts fire.
Maybe
Yeah, so they're minus
the
1.
Oh,
cool way
shoot.
of saying
What?
yes.
Something I
Version.
completely didn't do.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, so 4s.
Gosh darn it.
Oops.
Now I
That's
feel
a couple
dumb.
3s.
This is like these things I could do at the beginning.
And 4s.
Psych.
Oh well.
2 wounds.
Ba, ba, da, ba, ba, da, ba.
Tell them both for me, please.
Yeah, sure.
Nah, you're good.
So what was shooting?
The
Scouts shooting it to
Oh.
definitely nice.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me guess.
AK, nothing
Nothing
happens? Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not
Um,
surprised. Because Deathwing Knights are crazy. Good.
What I want to see is
Press
when,
X to doubt.
What I'm
These
waiting for
orders
is
are going
the,
to go into them.
I see this.
They're going to reroll He's going to order them to reroll once. So they're going to reroll everything to K.
Death Company.
And he's going to order them to reroll once and reroll everything to K.
And they
So,
get flamed.
how many shots
And
do they get?
Flamed and Butcher.
They're going to get 11
Yeah.
shots.
And,
I hope a bunch of them die.
oh, a bunch of them.
Yeah, I hope so. It'll be
And
great.
he's gonna punch
Hitting
them
on
down.
4s, reloading
What was
1s,
great
2s,
is when I was
3s.
running 2 of them at an
That's
event like a year ago. I was using them as Ultramarines so they could fall back and shoot, and people would forget that all the time. So they would charge. I was rerolling to hit because Gilman
And
was
wounding on
nearby,
4s.
and I'd shoot them, flame them, reroll to hit and wound.
Yeah.
So it's like you could almost kill a whole unit.
Yeah.
And then after they were done
Two
fighting
wounds.
with their 3 models, they're like, oh man, well at least you're not shooting. It's like, I'm dreadnought, I'm traffic tactics. And I'd walk back and fling them. And they're like,
You call those are they area terrain or what are those things?
Yeah, yeah. They're touching.
So
They
plus
get
one, so
plus
3
one.
up, 2 up, 6.
cover.
For 1 dice.
Press X.
Same thing we learn more teams. How many shots?
Chain fists are okay.
11, so same.
You know, I think that storm
Roll
bolters are
1, 2,
better.
and 3s.
They're more storm bolters are better.
Shed is
better.
Matt almost makes me want to get into Grey Nuts, but then I think about it and I
then
like
moving
Grey
on
Nuts, so the
forward.
idea gets dropped. Well, Matt just went 4-2 at the Basement Open. So
Yeah, Matt
yeah,
actually
5
took
wins this
Grey
time.
Knights.
and did
and
well.
did
And
okay
Grey
with
Knights, was it Australia? Won a GT.
Yeah,
I
Eric
got
or
another
whatever
one.
his name is.
Cool.
He Matt was actually using Eric as like a mentor for a bit for his Grey Knights.
So there you go.
That's how he's running the 3 Land Raider list. And like 10
is he teleporting
paladins.
one?
Have storm,
teleporting,
models,
yeah.
fire, storm,
Shooting
bolter,
out of line of
dreadnought.
sight, all that good stuff.
What a power!
2 shots.
The Sanguinary Guard are just
Okay.
waiting, bidding for their time, waiting to unleash their holy fury. I'm guessing the Knights are going to try and grab that objective. I'm forced the Skari to move. I wouldn't be surprised.
You were watching this on 2040p. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, you're at 720 now.
Yeah, why are you
Much
watching it on
better.
240p now?
We're living in 2019.
Yeah, what
Davis.
is this? Zappadu, thanks for the subscription. 3 months, buddy. Woo! You get a 3-month badge. Pow!
Zap2. Hey studs, how's it hanging?
It's
Good,
going
good.
great. It's
All right,
hanging
great.
fantastic. Right now we're
Alright.
sitting, so not really hanging. More or less.
Who is
Death
that?
Company is all back.
Alright.
Wait,
has 2
hey,
heavy
studs?
flamers.
Is that
As well.
Jesse?
I'm the one
No,
before
no,
I
no.
need 4 to start, right? So.
Yeah.
It could be.
Alright, yeah. Heavy flamers.
I'm sure if I play
Alright.
Matt, he will crush me.
8.
You
shots.
know, give yourself some props. You know, you give him a good run for his money.
He'd be nice about it.
Yeah, you know, you guys would have some fun. I'm sure.
They heavy? It's
How it
3-5, aren't
works.
they?
Oh yeah.
So 3s.
So right now we've got basically lots of just like guard shooting mortars. He's got what? Do you have 9 or 6 mortars?
6.
6 mortars. Okay, so the mortars trying to
so
take out the
4s.
Devastators. They're another
Oh.
mark for death unit.
And then 6s.
You know, except they're in cover right
Oh,
now,
there we
so
go.
it's
Oh,
hard
it's
to
two.
kind of dislodge them out of cover.
And now the
Oh, now it's charging now. The
Is this the
Levy
charging
Dreads.
part?
Was that the Flamer?
Is that the flamer?
The flamers.
that was
Ooh,
the flamer.
Flamer killed 2 of the
Now
Death
the
Company.
Butcher
Now
Raid.
the Butcher Cannon.
Call you now. Kills 3.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. So Skari, want to see what you think of this strat for the new Chaos Knights. Having an
I think
argument
there's
with
just
my
two
people
there.
whether it's
Yeah.
a trap or actually good.
I just did.
What strat?
Yeah.
I don't know anything
3.
about strats.
2.
Warhammer community.
5s.
Okay, so it's on the
And
Warhammer
you
community,
got
so we
6s?
can
Nope.
talk about it,
2 dead.
which is good.
You're wrong, Diogo. I
I
lost
only
2.
killed
2.
Only 2.
Only
That's
2.
4 dead in Overwatch. It's not bad. What? Veil of
yeah, you're right.
Mendegard. Veil of
Pretty much
Mendegard,
right.
originally gifted the Fallen Nobles of.
This is just the fluff.
Yeah, this is the fluff.
Saying a strat at all.
Yeah, this is just like the description of a strategy.
I don't know if GW's trolling you or that's just the wrong link.
That's definitely a troll move.
Now Lamarty's going to cut the charge.
You sent a photo to the Facebook page.
I'll take a look after. I'm not. I'll check it in a bit. What's the secondaries for
There.
each player? Robro
Just
says
my
I'm
Georges.
actively camping in a tent and I'm watching in 720. See?
So
Robro knows how to do it, Davis.
I will activate the.
You're
Death
really
Company
roughing it.
first.
Item Finder Deluxe. Is that the +1 toughness strat?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. We don't know.
I don't know.
Wrong one. Oh, well, that would make sense, Prime Vino.
Now it's a picture of.
So secondaries. The Dark Angel player vow. Oh, okay. This strategy before battle, same icon house with model from yard to declare vow dominance until the end of battle. When resolving an attack made against that model, unmodified what always fails, respect of any abilities, weapons. The model can be selected for the vow carnage or vow can be used. Okay. So basically, you make a knight only being able to be wounded on 4+, regardless of what you roll. So strength 9, last cannon can only wound on 4s.
Alright.
Have a stratagem with +1 to wound, can only wound on unmodified 4s.
Yeah. Reroll.
So it
all
just
of
makes
it.
him tougher to
How many
kill.
CP was that?
I don't know. I don't think the CP value was
Oh,
on
it
the
was
strat.
It seems like it'd probably be like a
I do 4 more, so I'll just grab.
nah.
Extra dice.
It won't be more than 2.
Okay.
So these are more.
Yeah,
if it
we'll
was 3, I would never use it.
Yeah, absolutely. So who knows,
reroll
really?
those.
That's the biggest thing. I live in Alaska,
There you
and
go,
I have
that's a
26 red lord.
Does no one have
you want
1080p? Like,
Nobody's
Plus
1080.
1 to wound.
Well, then again, it is on
5 cents.
720.
It's
but 1080 is really hard to stream,
5
like to
cents.
upload.
oh, to upload. Yeah.
So you know, unless you want it to be
So we're
like
talking
super,
1, 2.
super slow,
But it'd be crisp.
it would be crisp. Actually, it would
That
be very
many
crisp.
wounds.
On another note, Davis, I'll get to your
6
question
wounds.
in a second.
No AP, so
No AP.
Super excited on that. Hold on 1 second there.
saves them all.
Who saved what now?
The Dreadnought just weathered that entire depth.
Oh, the Dreadnought took 0 damage.
Wasn't expecting to do much anyways.
No. It was just the time
Well,
up in
you know,
combat, so we got
So I
shoot.
can't shoot.
TA 2-up save is pretty good.
Mhm.
Then Lamarty.
4 up invul.
Yep.
Yeah, now Lamarty's going to get to swing. As you can tell, Jeff plays Lamarty's every time. So he has
It's
the
been
rules
ages since
memorized.
I played them.
3 attacks. Straight
attacks.
4. This is terrible.
Company.
I have a direct connection. It could run
Hitting on
1080,
twos,
but it's not an
rolling
option.
ones,
No,
but
that's
that
okay.
company.
It's young.
So Davis,
There we go.
as for strategies, or
And he
secondaries,
is normally
Martin,
Dark
the
Rose
Dark
is
Angel
strength
player,
6,
has picked
so normally
Headhunter
on 5, so he's going to be on
because
4s.
there's a lot of characters that are going to get really aggressive. He has picked Marked for Death on the Death Company,
There's
the
3
Sanguinary
and
Guard,
minus
and the 2
2.
Sicarans. And he has
Force.
taken Old School,
Force.
which he
By the
did
way, it's a
not
force.
get. He did not get
D3?
first strike.
2. How many wounds does it have?
So
14 to start.
Sorry, he's just gonna pile
So,
them in there.
on that,
So he's got 12.
my phone doesn't go beyond 720. Yeah, it happens. here
Sounds
and
like an Android.
there. Yeah.
Yep.
We will see, right? That's how it works.
Alright, so.
Are you working on
Yes,
anything
2 attacks.
lately?
I am
Hitting
currently waiting for
on-
some stuff to be shipped to me to build my list
Twos.
for for
It's
Capital City Bloodbath.
running on-
But
Nice.
I will
He's only
be.
fighting
I will have the
one.
army.
Wounding on 2s.
A friend of mine is letting
One.
me borrow some of the
AP?
models.
Nothing?
Nothing.
3.
To run at
Made it.
TGX,
Alright.
and it's going to be a variation of the list I took
that's
for the Hooded
what it was.
Goblins. So I'm still going to run 8 flyers
4.
because that was a lot of fun.
Leadership on the Death Company.
But instead of taking
you.
for me,
That'd be an 8.
that's
You're
what's
good.
important. As long as
Right.
I
Right
have
there.
fun,
I will use the leadership.
I don't care about everybody else. But
Doesn't
I
make sense.
I did make a
Very
few
good.
changes. I
Okay.
felt that I didn't have enough units
Here,
to
lost 2.
Yeah.
prevent boots on the
They're also
ground. Though I only did really get boots once.
Pause it.
All
Pause
right.
it real quick, Jeff. Just pause the time. So we're gonna pause the timer. We're just gonna do a quick count of all points and stuff. Jeff, you got kill.
Yep.
Kill more.
Yep.
So you got kill more. Do you hold more?
I do. I'm holding 3 currently. Sorry, that guy got shot at Avery on that one. 1, 2, 3 to his 2.
Okay, so that was a big turn for Jeff. You got hold 1, hold more, kill 1, killed more, because he killed. You
Just
killed
one
1, which is more than you.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 4 points to 1 point.
And I also got.
You got
my
1 mark for death, and that's it. Because you took it as a mark for death.
Correct.
Because if not, you'd be
I was
Screwing
going to kill
yourself.
one more. You didn't.
yeah to get the other one as well.
Doesn't really matter either way.
Okay, with that, start the clock again and press the play button on the clock there.
In the center.
Ba boom,
And pass the time over.
and the time is on you. And it is Dark Angel's turn 2. And how many command points do you have, Jeff?
I still have 9.
9. Okay, how many command points do you have, Martin?
Still at 10.
Till it's okay. No command points have been used. I like it. So victory. That is our first. So I love it. So we have 4 primaries and 1 secondary for Jeff,
They're gonna,
and then we have 1 primary for Martin.
Yeah, they're going to move.
So we're definitely going to see how this continues here as the battle gets joined, because you just have Smash Captains in reserve, right?
I'm
With Sanguinor?
Sanguinor.
Just 1 Smash Captain and Sanguinor?
Correct.
Okay, so he's got Smash Captain and Sanguinor in reserve, and then you've lost how many Death Company so far? Like
A
10,
lot.
10 Death
I got
Company?
6 left.
Okay. 9 Death Company are dead out of 15. So, but that's what Death Company do. They just run up and just get murdered. Normally, is how that works.
How many points is your dread?
Yeah, but
Yeah, they're doing their
but
job
the new
now.
list is 90% Dark Eldar.
Who?
The new list is more Dark Eldar now than before.
Well, Dark Eldar have like some really good, like they're pretty decent. I would
Yeah,
say.
I wanted
so.
to take Razor Wings, so I took 2 of those. Still take the 3 Void Raven Bombers, but now I'm running 7 Venoms, a bunch of Cavalry Warriors.
Welcome to the
2
Venom
Archons.
life.
Yeah.
Super
And,
excited about that.
Oh, I can't wait. And they're deceptively hard to kill.
Venoms?
Yeah,
Yeah,
deceptively
Are
hard.
you running them as Blackheart, or are you running them as...
So I'm running the 5 Dark Elder Flyers as Blackheart,
Yeah.
and then I'm running the Cabal of
Flayed Skull?
Flayed Skull as my
With the
battalion
Venoms.
with the Venom, so everything
Yeah.
is 19.
Flayed Skull
3
is
ones.
amazing. I love Flayed
So
Skull. It's like 4 different rules in one.
Yeah, and I started thinking about that list when I was playing Dustin. If it's still in here, Dustin.
Starter Scrub.
Starter Scrub, and it was more so that I could zone out better, because I felt with 2 Wave Serpents can't really zone out anything. So, well, no, at least not very well.
Not back here. Nope.
So I feel like now I can zone out better with the guys inside, the Venoms. I also get the ignore your cover, so, units that go into cover, little pesky mortar teams or anything like that.
Yeah.
At least now they're only getting the regular save.
Dustin says, maybe.
Maybe. I know you have nothing better to do.
He's probably painting more stuff for his ETC list.
It's like, no, you know what he's
Roll
right?
Frank
He's painting more
Put a
jackals.
model down and we'll
Painting more
50
Jackal
more,
Atlas. He wants to do like the 45 that
Jesus, that Frankie.
the Frankie took. The 45.
You guys are
The
sick.
Frankie took. Which was crazy. It was so many of them. It was
Dustin,
absolutely
I challenge you
murderous.
to play your army without using any stratagems.
What? No. No way.
Off his base.
Oh no! 1 Terminator down. That's 1 Death Company, 1 Terminator.
Terminator.
Casualties already.
Man,
But-
the floor has killed more models
But hey,
than you
he's,
have.
The floor has
actually
killed more
stand on his own,
models.
so it's not that bad.
It is ironic that you are borrowing my models because of our game. More acolytes, always more
Yeah,
acolytes.
That way, when I beat you with
There
your
you
own
go.
models, it's even better.
explain the kill cam.
Oh yeah, it's the kill count. 1 dead.
Oh, wait.
Thanks.
You have his models.
I do.
You
have
think
them
I
here.
could-
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Should be fine.
Dustin,
I'm not-
you're here, so I'm
I'm
taking
not
your models
using
now.
them for ATC, and if I play the TGX, I probably will be using them at TGX.
You are using
Nah, just kidding. You need them at TGX, don't you?
I'll make sure. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
I'm running my ITC list at TGX.
Oh,
But that's like right before we go over to Europe, so that'll be because then we go
Yeah,
out.
it'll be good
practice. It'll be good
Uh-huh.
practice.
Everyone
But hello, everybody who's watching on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitch. Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Thank you for hanging out and watching. It's great stuff.
Charge 7.
Really appreciate it. I don't know why
Yeah, it was
it's
7.
showing it
Cool.
for me on 7 on
And,
220 or whatever. It's terrible, but that's okay. Other than that, I hope you guys are having some fun sitting down. Thanks,
Sure.
Diogo, for coming down and co-hosting.
No problem.
Jeff did
Anytime.
drag him all the way up here, so.
It's true.
Good luck, Jeff and Martin, says Archon Prankster. He's early morning, so he's going to bed. No problem. Good night, Archon Prankster.
Yeah.
See you on the live hobby stream tomorrout. Hashtag just put paint on it. Hashtag
phase.
Diogo here does commission work.
Oh, wait.
It's true. I do.
I messed up bad.
Just put paint on it by paying someone to put paint on it.
Use
Yes.
Deathwing Assault on
When we
that.
say put paint on it, it does not
Right.
matter how you put
So-
paint on it.
That's
as
right,
long
it
as
doesn't
there's paint on
matter.
it.
as long as there's
3
paint on
command
it.
points.
I'll put paint on it
Here's-
for you.
Here's the good sportsmanship. You forgot
Yeah,
something.
I forgot to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
It's
okay,
just,
cool.
you know, that's
That's good sportsmanship.
So-
Takes backsies.
on
Do not,
one-
do not
what
mistake
was it?
this. His name is still
they
God's
POS.
machine
shoot.
they come in.
It is POS. That stands for
on a
piece
5,
of.
I get to get 1
shoot.
command point
Shoot.
back. I get 1 command point back.
Hey, it's Mike. Made it to my destination,
get
getting
any
a chance to watch. Nice. That's
Alright,
awesome.
So
Where is your
now they
destination?
shoot.
Where was your destination?
A ridiculous amount of shots.
I don't remember. But thanks for tuning in, Mike. Really appreciate it. Creed kit bashes are so much fun. Castle and Creed.
Castle and Creed.
I prefer Yarick ones because Yarick is more
Yarick,
useful
yeah.
in a meta with lots of orcs.
Yeah, I've seen actually people use because now one of the models I used to see a lot in 7 was Kodiaz, and he is not the most optimal choice now
They
in this
are going
edition
to
because
shoot
it doesn't really do
at-
much.
He's not an auto take.
It's not auto take, so people have actually been using
That's
him for a lot of conversions I've seen, and I forgot how
It's
cool
not-
that model was until I saw
You know what it's
3 million
No.
conversions, chaos conversions,
All Stormbolters.
Smash Captain conversions out of him because he already has a Thunderhammer. So.
Yeah.
But there's a few really cool K-Bastion ones.
Yeah, I like kit bashing like characters and stuff because you can kind of make sure that people know that it's the character you want it to be,
Mhm.
but then you can kind of give it your own twist.
Northern Indiana. Hey, I have a lot of friends that live in
Not
Northern
terribly exciting. I don't know what there is if there is anything in Northern Indiana at all.
Indiana. It's the States, it's just nothing. It's nothing. I have a few of the guys like
Save
a
the
lot of not a lot of them. some of the Team Happy guys actually live in Northern Indiana.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
there's
My
a
friend
lot.
Daniel.
yeah, it's a happy place.
It's a happy place.
Happy place.
I think it's
Never
might
mind.
heard it
be
here
enough,
first.
though.
I've driven through it.
3,
I've never
6, 9.
You've
That's
never
exactly
driven.
enough.
Interesting.
Oh,
They're all
tomorrow is
dead?
your birthday, Metal Mantic.
Did they all die?
Happy,
Yeah.
happy
Exactly.
early birthday.
How many
Exactly
shots
10
did you
ones.
put into them?
All of them.
40.
Wow, and you killed the 10. Good. Good,
Exactly.
good. Just focused.
Solid.
Good. That's it. That's focus fire at its best. That's a kill
How
because he
shooting
killed some
phase.
guardsmen.
Mhm.
And that was some shooting.
With the counts as Creed. Oh, that's very cool.
So
Nice.
At Adepticon 2 years ago, we actually ran
We're gonna
a
fire
all
last
Cade-
hands at
was
him.
Cadian? Yeah, it was all Cadian
He's
army,
getting the signal.
and we actually took Creed as
Signal will be
our
red the dice.
warlord. Even though he wasn't the best choice, we
So
took
hit
him because it was
on-
part of our
signal
flood.
hits on
And
two.
what did I kill with him though? Was like we did, Bloodthirster. I killed Bloodthirster with
It was
Creed.
in
in
combat.
combat.
There's a red dice, you said.
Yeah. So,
Creed going up being like, ah!
You had one wound left, and I was like,
Why you
I don't like Creed anyway.
Did
So
he
if he
take
dies, he
Cal
dies.
as well?
Yeah, Azrael's within
I
6
don't
inches.
remember.
Oh, okay.
So
So it's
I don't
hiding
think
there.
we
Okay.
did.
His
No,
red
no,
roll.
no.
So both
Did we
hits.
kill? No, we just had
Takes
Creed.
3 to wound.
Yeah, makes sense. Metal Maniac, your birthday is in
Sixes.
an hour. Awesome. Not much to
You
brag
rolled
about.
11.
Have a cool minor league hockey team, though.
Yes, I
Yes, you
can.
can.
Oh,
Nice.
sweet.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
always
that's right.
really
Yeah,
I'm going to command point that.
Oh, mine really hot.
Oh, that first.
You have the Indiana Pacers.
Did somebody
Did
survive?
NBA team?
What survived?
No, I rolled and exploded, so I re-rolled.
Oh,
the explode.
okay. Oh,
Ooh, what
ooh.
killed
What
that?
what the heck killed
Last
that?
cannons.
Whoa,
Well,
that was
who
a
knew-
good last cannon shot.
Who knew
wounds.
last cans were going to kill
12 damage with the
Yeah.
last cannons?
Yeah.
Holy crap,
How many
go
wounds-
Devastators.
How many wounds did those things have base?
I had 11 left.
Holy moly.
Damn.
For the lion, they're like,
And that's one of my marks for death.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
mark for
that's
that.
pretty
yeah.
good.
Awesome.
Seems like turn 2 is going a lot
Yeah,
better.
turn
for
two
the
is
I
team.
think you
definitely
can roll an 11. He's like, I can roll a 12.
Showed you.
Do it. Never underestimate 2 last cannons.
Alright,
Okay, well,
so-
once the Karen down, that means there's one
If he
left.
rolls 12 next turn.
Yeah, if they're still alive.
They're still
Yes,
alive,
I doubt they'll be alive. But now he's got 40 Terminators to deal with. Or 20 Terminators to deal with now. Lots of stuff, which is pretty cool. Lots of lakes. That's where I'm at for the holiday.
Oh, very cool.
Azrael's
gonna
We
be
also
nice.
have a lot of lakes here.
I think in Ontario there's a few lakes.
Gun.
I think Canada in total has over
It's
30,000
on
lakes.
Yeah.
Shrek.
We have the
Something
most
ridiculous.
fresh water in lakes like in the world.
In the world, yeah.
Yeah.
So
So if the world ever runs out of water,
Come here.
Alright, so Azrael's
Canada
2
will be
shots
like,
hitting
Don't
on
go to
the
Lake
place to
Ontario.
go.
Not Lake Ontario.
It's-
No. Terrible.
know that.
Wounded
Don't go
on
there.
fours.
It's an interesting color of
Yeah.
green. I think we were actually on our way to the island the other day. My girl's like, why can't I see through this water? I'm like, this is Lake Ontario. No one can see through.
I can't
also
target
got a
that
mark
gun.
for death
No,
there.
you
Good.
Alright.
It's exciting. It's only turn 2 and it's already
So,
things are getting heated up. I like it.
Yeah. I like that if you look in the top, not top right, like probably mid, where the first L there is on the right,
and then 6
that is
into
20
that.
Terminators.
That's right. And
That is
they're
going to be tough to push.
So
We're
8,
all
12.
just chilling right in the in
12.
front of the Sanguinary Guard.
And because of how Azrael's bubble works with the 4
That'd be
pinball
fine.
that he's giving to
Yeah.
him, there's
Yeah.
ones with
There's
3
4
pinballs
guys
already,
and
so
6
they're
guys.
good.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
No,
the other-
Azrael's all the way
Oh, no,
back.
you
there.
Terminators.
Is he all the way back?
Yeah,
So
he's
Oh,
six,
yeah.
six,
Yeah.
eight,
24.
I don't know why he's all in the back,
Wow.
but you know,
Coward.
yeah, maybe he is like
True
I would,
chaos.
I would have strung like one Terminator back
4.
to just make sure they had rerolls to hit.
Alright,
rerolls
so
as
At least the
These are
rerolls,
the
yeah, because with the
3-man
change
squad.
to how his aura works, it's models
Hitting on
within
3.
range.
yeah,
But because of the way you can remove models and roll your casualties, you can always just keep rolling on
on the one dude.
the one dude.
Yeah, yeah.
But then he'll
Running
save
on
on.
100%.
4s.
Any of you know Kalor the Grim Hailer? The body is the winged skeleton from under, looks the wings to put Mephiston. I do not know that miniature. If you put a link
Alright.
up to like your conversion, that would be
Which
cool
squad
to
is this
see.
one?
That's the 3-man
Lakes
squad.
scare me, to be honest, says Metal Maniac.
Not as scary as rivers. No, I'm just kidding.
One that.
I like lakes. It's fun.
You know,
Oceans more.
at least you won't be in denial.
Boo.
That's right. You come for the puns and you stay for the 40k.
That's another unit scout stand.
Okay, another unit. That's
Another
2
one.
kills, 3 kills. No, 2 kills.
Were you
Three
holding?
kills.
Were you
Three
holding back turn 1? Like
3 kills. Yeah,
Yes,
like what
they
happened?
were. They're reserved.
Oh,
So now the Terminators are gonna kicking some teeth in, is what they're doing.
well, a box of 5 Terminators is $60 at your local GW store.
These ones are
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. You can order it from my affiliate link. No.
These ones are a little
Which
bit
I
more
don't
'cause
have.
of the Deathwing Terminators.
I'm an influencer now. Buy lots of Dark Angel
we call
Terminators.
Skari an enabler.
Running off 4s.
And I'm leaving now, says Alvarius.
You're all leaving.
Save say
Come
no.
on, Matt. You want to stay. You
And
wanna
that's
stay
how
with
you know
this vibe.
Skari.
Oh.
How do you know you're dead?
Oh,
One
Sorry,
guy
that
dies.
you're actually dead.
Because I am a dad.
That would
And
be-
I talk about it all the time.
One scout dying from their shooting.
From whose?
Their shooting.
He made a lot of
Oh,
saves.
because the Terminator is shot again.
24 shots into them. One scout died.
From whom?
The Terminators. I split up their shooting.
Oh, you had split up
Yeah,
their
He
shots.
fired when they came in, and then he fired again in the shooting
Oh,
phase.
okay. And killed one scout?
They killed
His
4
dice
in
were
total.
hot. Well, they killed 3 there and 1 there. Yeah.
They killed 3
Oh,
in
they
one.
split their damage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad. All right. Yeah, it is a dad joke, but that's because I am a dad. I get to do dad jokes. The
True.
Arc Revenant.
These guys?
Arc Revenant? Is that like the Forge World model? I don't know what the Arc Revenant is.
I've heard
So these guys are
the
going to shoot.
name Arc
that
Revenant. I
bad
just
squad
can't
there.
remember.
They're
Yeah.
all
Fun
just
fact,
within range.
I am
He's
also
just
not
within
a-
24 inches.
One last good question. I have 30 Hellions that have been staring at
Yep.
me, and I'm not sure how to nerve to build them.
8 shots because he only has
Are
both
they
pistols.
pain to build?
If you don't wear
No, 3.
welding gloves, they can be
Rerolling ones
prickly.
'cause they didn't move.
Yes.
Yeah,
As
any
all
Dark
Dark
Elder
Elder are.
stuff. Yeah.
Didn't help.
try not to
Grease.
get prickled.
No,
After
I
the
mean,
first
threes.
few stabs, it's fine. At that point, you just get used to it.
You
But,
do
if they're,
that.
but they're not terribly.
Bless you.
They're not a big pain to build.
Yeah.
Like
5.
I used to hate building, and I remember way back in the day, around 4th
Not that you're
edition, when
sure,
the Land Raider Crusader came out.
Nope.
When you have to build metal hurricane
I mean,
bolters on a plastic
I
model,
still could. It's just a really
anything
long one.
after that
Yeah,
is
you need
easy
to
to
roll at
build
12.
Yeah.
and not a pain.
Well,
Metal and
Plastic.
I mean,
so when
can't-
the
apparently
old
you can-
Land Raider kit came out, it was a
my
plastic
Land Raider Crusader
Yeah.
has the metal things.
Yeah, that was torture because each
I
bolter was
it
by
was
itself.
okay.
No, I
Yes, Abadu, thanks for the cheer for dad jokes.
hated it. Or making dad jokes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not dad, but I can make
Yeah,
jokes.
I can be
We're gonna
rather
shoot the
quacky.
dreadnought.
Okay.
Another duck, though.
See, I knew he was a dad when I
Hey,
saw
so
the
there's 2 ants that are playing football in the plate.
dad. Oh my
On a
God.
plate. They're playing
You're rolling
football.
the
They're like, if we're good enough, we can play in the cup.
I need
That's an old school dad joke.
Why don't 9 ants have to pay rent?
Why don't who?
Why don't 9 ants ever have to pay rent?
I don't know.
Because they're not 10 ants.
So
Stick to the game.
3. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Alferis agrees with Diogo. Pain in the expletive to build. This is a family show, Matt. I can't repeat that on stream. Even though your joke would come with a stream. Oh!
Because it's a. I'm like,
Because it's a penis joke,
It's a
okay?
penis.
Okay, if anybody was wondering.
One shot.
we're 30-plus-year-old men.
W Man says a tumbleweed
It's
just went
twice.
by. Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
I have so many good dad jokes. Like, where did Napoleon keep his armies? In the
Good,
cities.
good is relative.
Yeah.
Since when?
Just like Jeff's rolling right
Rainbow.
now. It's relatively true.
I know, Alfarius.
Oh, man.
Since people can like pay bits for us to all dance Baby Shark.
All right.
Sorry, your jokes make me want to drink.
I'm not going to declare any charges.
Bison. Oh my god. That's it.
You're over 9, but
I'm
you
a
still
fit-
need a 9.
Wait, Malik the O2. Time for bed.
Time for bed.
Time for bed.
Your time has come.
Yeah, they're gonna charge for
Shadizo,
scouts.
I recommend Scotch. Even though I don't drink, so I have no idea what it tastes like.
I don't drink either.
Yeah, so we don't drink, so.
We're squares.
Robro says, I use my leftover tank bits to kit bash with my brother's orcs.
That's pretty cool.
Why are you stealing your brother's
We're rolling
orcs?
He's
The captain.
borrowing.
Borrowing
One,
them to
we got
kit
4,
bash.
1
Like a true orc.
It's not stealing if we're still in the same location.
Hey,
Ah.
take that!
Take what? What happens?
Bolter wound on Overwatch against Terminators.
Ooh,
Ooh,
from who?
Is that your first?
Scout.
From the
is that your-
scouts?
Is that your first wound on the Terminators?
They just came in this turn. Of course it is.
Okay, the
Alright.
Terminators are trying to jump into some scouts and get up nice and close.
What do you
No.
roll? Oh, I see a 6.
What did he roll? A 6?
I'm
7.
going
You rolled
to.
7.
I'm going to spend his free reroll.
Oh!
Here
Free
comes a
reroll!
Roll the 6.
Oh!
Is there another one?
Here's another one.
Oh no! Reroll the 1 into drum roll.
Oh, 1.
A 1. That's
Alright.
like a classic
Burns.
reroll move.
Over
Come
here.
back. You go first.
Classic reroll move. So
Are you going to make a charge?
So right now we're in the charge phase. He just filled the
Yes,
charge
they're
with the
gonna
Terminators that
charge.
just came in. With roll the 7,
Look, you make it.
re-roll the 1, and got another 1.
yeah, and now all those.
All right.
attack
And now we
marines
have
are gonna die.
a Leviathan fighting death.
I sense a
With some
holy
attack marine
joke
back.
coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
the attack marines jumped in?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they want to die. They have a
alright.
death wish.
literally
They
against
have
the
a
Death
death
Company.
wish.
Yeah. So
They have a death wish against Death
attack
Company.
Marines.
Well, if you can, because the
Sergeants,
Leviathan gets completely
yeah,
surrounded,
that's-
you
that
have
was
to
the
kill
chancellor.
those guys to get the Leviathan out.
So,
If the Leviathan gets out, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because sadly he is not an Ultramarine.
hitting
Yeah.
on
Well, he was surrounded, so he can.
What's brown and sticky? I know.
threes.
I have a lot of answers to that
What's
question.
yellow and dangerous?
Oh, yeah, fours.
Shark-infested custard.
1.
Because it's yellow
Yeah.
and dangerous.
6 up.
Jesus, I sense a holy white joke. Oh my god. Next question. Any contrast paints worthwhile for Dark Elder? Maybe Hellions. I'm really.
Alright.
So honestly, so I've looked at a few of those
Alright.
contrast paints. So one thing I have to say about them is a stick.
Haha, you're
Yes.
funny, Dustin.
Moving on to
I wouldn't use contrast paints exclusively to paint on
Threes.
models. I use them as
6
an
up.
add-on
Nope.
to the current paints that I already have. So they're really good. Instead of base coating with your normal paints, I would base coat now with contrast paints,
That could be a swing.
and I'd still
Or
go
I'm gonna
back
swing into those.
and do little highlights
Which one
with
to look at?
your other paints and touch-ups with the paints you already have.
I think it's only the first round.
And for the
Three
Hellions,
dice
you could probably get a pretty good coat on the whole thing with whatever color scheme that you're going with, purple, black, whatever.
Yeah.
And then go back and
Threes.
do all the touch-ups and everything else. It's
Yeah.
actually pretty fast. But as advertised, they're really good.
And because
I
first
do
round combat with
recommend
them, I get the
getting the
rerolls plus
primer.
one wounds.
The new primer that they
So
have,
threes.
because that primer is actually proprietary to those
there you go.
paints.
I mean, once
And
Because it's
six.
like a smooth primer, right? Like it
It's-
doesn't,
yeah.
it doesn't have any grain in it.
That's
like
right.
grit.
That's 6
Yeah,
days
okay.
doing it,
You can still
Hmm?
use contrast
That's
paints on the
six.
primer,
On another primer, but you
but
don't
it's
get
just like really does good gradients.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. I kind of want to paint
There you go.
my. I want to paint my
They
Blood
tried to
Bowl
help.
team with contrast
you'll paint
because
them
there's a
really
lot
fast.
of
5
like
from
little
Marty.
detail
Little
and lots of
details?
little
Yep.
crevices and stuff like that.
I use
And on
the contrast
twos.
paints to
Ooh.
paint a Stormcast team
One,
for
one wound minus 2.
not for Blood Bowl,
Four
for
Ah.
the
D3.
senior game
2
GW
damage.
has
Necromunda,
No,
Kill Team.
no. the one with the cards.
Uh,
Shadow
Shadowsphere.
Shadowsphere.
Morale check.
And I paint
Shadespire.
Shadespire. Sorry, not Shadowsphere. Shadespire. That's how much I play Shadespire. Zero. I paint models for it, but I don't.
You
Yeah.
lost one.
And
guy.
I painted
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
with contrast paints. Those 3
Okay, so
models
it's your turn.
in
Clock over,
It was like-
yep.
30 minutes. So definitely recommend them.
How many of the tactical marines died?
All of
The one squad now gone.
the whole squad.
The whole
And what's
squad.
that dude that's right there?
That's a lieutenant.
Oh, okay. That's
He allows me to reroll once.
Okay,
Oh.
okay. Yeah, so the tactical squad did indeed commit suicide by running into the Death Company, something I wouldn't have done. Because
They
they.
wanted to get the dreadnought out.
Oh,
Did
okay.
they
How
get
many
him
did they kill?
No.
They
They
killed-
didn't kill anybody.
You killed 2
But
Death
they killed-
Company.
They did kill one, the Dreadnought killed one.
So
Yeah,
there's
they
4
killed
Death Company left and Lamarty's there.
Yeah.
Which means that it's a little easier of a task now,
Can you
however.
pick units up and deep strike them again?
No, I cannot.
So now the
I do
Dark
not
Angels
have
definitely committed,
How much and what's-
and I think we've started something with all these dad jokes. So let's read some of them.
Alright.
Oh yeah, by the way, Renlor, we'll take a look at your rack. It's a rack that has been painted with contrast. Nice. I think I remember that. It looked really good. Contrast paints are cheating for skin and fur. I agree. I
Yeah.
think it looks good on
I-
like skin and stuff that has like lots of bends
Yeah.
and like creases and stuff like that.
They what upset me about them is I had to learn over the years like little cheaty ways to paint to get really cool effects, only to have contrast paints come out and literally do it with one to make like somebody who just picked up a brush get the
Six
same
o'clock.
effect and be like, yeah, I didn't have to take as long.
However, if you're not doing it properly though, you can still mess it up and it still
You
looks like
could,
crap.
you definitely can mess up. There is bleeding of the paints if you're not careful, and one recommendation is do not water them down because the way they set is better. Like literally paint from the pot.
Just straight from the pot.
Straight from the
Just
pot.
shake them really well.
Shake it really well, straight from the pot. It'll come out really nice.
What's the deal with airline food?
It's terrible
Scouts are gonna move in a bit.
I know, it's that's right. It's
Unless
probably a
you're-
dad joke.
unless you're in first class.
Yeah. And then it's delicious.
Then they give you cutlery.
So let's go to the players and see what they have thought of. Yeah.
Your train is
So-
falling over. That's what I thought of.
The what? Sorry.
The train falls over too easily.
Does it really?
Stop breaking it.
Does it really? Why
Besides
would
just
you
getting
say
back
that?
up.
Number 2. Okay. So then this one here, properties.
It's not back here.
Actually, you know what? Ha! That'll be easier. Yeah. Done and done. So we're gonna put the mic on the players, and they're gonna explain a little bit about what they're thinking right now. Hold on, just let the mic kick in here. There it is. It kicked in now. Yay, new mic that's close to the players.
There we go.
On to you guys. What are you thinking?
He had a pretty good turn there. He killed 3 units. Yeah, 3 units. So it's killing one of those turns can be difficult. Those Terminators are really tough to get. I'm just trying to take him out of the game by simply putting a speed bump in front of them, keep him away from the stuff I don't want him to touch. That's about it. Try to just keep playing to the mission. Try to keep getting holding more. Sticking the scouts there. You're not offsec with them, right?
No.
So I'm gonna take that objective. I'll hold 3 again this turn.
So you'll hold more.
I'll hold more.
Bonus is holding 5 different objectives.
It's gonna be hard this turn, but I might be able to do it. So I got 1, 2, 3. I'm sure for that. But yeah, other than that, these guys are probably just gonna stay here. I'm not gonna commit until I have to, and putting them right up in there right now would be absolute suicide.
Suicide, because that's 20 Terminators.
It is. It is. It is.
Okay, so while Jeff thinks, back to us here at the main part of the studio. That's like 2 feet away from the game.
Yeah, there's a what seems like almost 1,000 points worth of Dark Angels in the middle of the table. So
Yeah, those Terminators aren't going to go anywhere
they ain't going anywhere.
soon.
They ain't going anywhere time soon. Because unfortunately, Blood Angels are really good in combat, so their guns aren't really there.
Yeah.
Though the Sanguinary do have those really good. I forgot what the name of they are, but what are they? Damage 2 or 1 -1.
The Incarnate Blades?
They're 2. No, they're the guns.
The guns.
They're
yeah.
2 shots, 18 inches, -1, 1 damage.
So it's not bad.
They have Master Crafted Swords, though, which are 2 damage?
No, they are D3 damage, but
D3 damage,
-3.
-3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're like
Alright.
good power swords.
Yeah,
Alright.
they're really good power swords.
Yeah, that's neat. The D3 damage is pretty cool. Good night, Dustin. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye, Dustin.
Bye. Thanks for tuning in.
Back him up for now.
Alright.
Tell Jesse to come online.
Yeah, tell Jesse to come. I like Trigons a lot.
Or Molots?
Yeah.
I like Trigons and
lot.
oh my god.
It's a bad pun.
It's terrible. That's it. Didn't I already told you to go to bed?
Go to bed, Malik.
Go to bed, Malik. You're drunk.
It's funny. Too funny.
Too funny.
I'm confused. When do the Ravagers arrive?
Turn 4.
Turn 4. We said turn 4.
Turn 4.
There's only battle round 2.
Wings of Sanguinius.
Martin, how many CPs are you at?
I'm at
I get with 11.
8.
8?
So he's gonna move. He's gonna jump his.
Jeff, how many CPs are you at?
I'm also at 8.
Okay.
Oh, tied on CPs.
Okay, because you used the shooter when you come down. Okay, and you didn't use the
I used the
reroll.
free reroll from
Yeah,
Everett.
yeah, yeah. Is it 1? It's 2 CPs for that strat, right?
3 for 10. It's 2 normally for a 5-man squad, but it's 3 for a 10-man squad.
Okay.
So if you split them up into 2 5-man squads to do 1 turn 1 the second turn, you're spending 4 CP, where if you drop them all down at once, you're
You're spending 3.
spending 3.
Makes sense. I am asleep. Unfortunately, I sleep pun.
And then I'm gonna cast Unleash
That's
Rage.
Where do you live?
That's it.
That's it.
And
Who is this person?
Banhammer.
That's an unsub.
Still the scouts on the Death Company.
Are you a Denzarn family?
Yeah.
I gotta go in that
I
chat and find out.
So I got +1 attack each.
We will use our special
On the
technology to track you down. Okay, let's take another look at the table
He's gonna fire
from
Storm
the
Bolters.
super dash cam here.
Do I want to?
Dash cam. There you
We're
go.
first gonna put
It
mortars.
has a very
That's
limited
one in
arc. So actually, if I do this,
They're
hold
gonna
on, we'll be able to give
only
you
get
some more
8
angle here.
shots.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Alright.
Boom! Look at that. Hear that? Get some
The
good
walker's
shots on the
burning.
table there.
I always assume the reroll.
Super
once,
exciting.
which means they roll everything.
Yeah.
Canadian.
So what we're seeing right now, is Jeff's arm. Of course, they're on a chest clock, which means we can't get in their way too much. We'll try kick him in the shins for you,
wounding
Pete.
on 4s.
Night fight, says Tyler Hart.
3
Night
wounds on
fight. This is
Three
the 4th
wounds.
one.
Yeah, I'll leave those 3.
That's
Alright.
right. Tell your friends.
Two
It's really
upstairs.
fun. So that's the Sanguinary Guard right there, right next to
there's
the.
one.
So one of the only one dev has gone down, but there's still 2 last gunners left, which are
over
the.
there, we still have
We'll do the
Death
next
Company.
mortar team into them.
Let it.
They're gonna get.
There we
this
go.
time 12
Death
shots.
Company, the Leviathan Dreadnought.
6.
You got a lieutenant, and are those some scouts back there?
Yeah, those are sniper scouts.
Nice.
Sniper
They look
scouts.
awesome, by the way.
They're the Raven Guard 30k more days men.
Nice.
I
Oh,
just-
so
roll
I
one,
just-
two, three.
they look
I didn't
really
put the
cool.
power packs on because
Yeah.
that way they can at least be classified as scouts.
No, they look great. They look really cool. I can tell they're like their little backpack. They're like cool little. Yeah, no worries.
There you go. How many ones on them?
So I hope you guys like the
Last two,
new
last
camera
two.
thing. It's really cool. So I like that new
Probably gonna
adding
die.
that new camera. It's
The
really
whole
fun.
plan.
Kind of gives us
yep.
a chance to
Done.
kind of get immersed in the game and see kind of what's happening and stuff. Really entertaining. If you guys have any questions, let us know. ITC is always really fun because you're trying to like do primaries and secondaries, and there's a lot of different like things. Once you get the hang of it, it's very easy to just kind of do it over and over.
We're split here. Put the top gun.
However,
Yeah.
however,
With heavy bolters, which I believe I'm 36 inch range.
who murdered the Devastators?
Mortars.
Mortars.
Oh, you did get them.
Yeah.
Mortars are pretty
Heavy
good.
bolters.
Yeah.
is
Well,
okay
when you're
back
putting
there.
like a bunch of wounds on something,
And
it doesn't
then,
matter how many invul saves
Just
you
force
have.
the
So
saves.
top guns and
just
stuff.
force armor saves.
Just force
So
arms, yeah.
yeah.
People
that's
will
usually
roll
how it
ones
Yeah.
sooner or later.
Mm-mm.
And I rolled enough to kill them all.
The lists are in the description down below if you're on YouTube, and they are
These
also
guys are actually-
in
they're gonna fire
the
their
panels
bunkers
on Twitch.
at them
If you want
first.
to check them out as
Alright.
well. Miniature Scenery, thanks for tuning in. I did give you a shout out, miniaturescenery.com,
All of them.
because we're using your terrain for Night Fight.
There's 2.
Optimus
Yeah.
paint, great camera
They,
setup.
and the terrain is amazing.
Three
Looks
up
really
save.
good.
Glad
Great
you
camera
Nice.
setup.
On a
Everything
4
clear
up.
here on the other side of the
Fire
road.
again.
Nice.
Perfect.
Optimistic paint. Thank you. Thank you.
He does not.
I'm excited. Make sure you check out miniaturescenery.com for the scenery, the cool space elf things. Yeah, space elf stuff. It's really fun.
It's very descriptive.
It is very descriptive. Space elf stuff, right?
Space elf stuff.
You've got
Builder.
the landing pad. You got the sail, which is like the best line of sight blocker ever.
Ever.
I have a third one, which means that goes in the middle, and then you have 3 nice line of sight blockers, and I have another
There's
tower
another
that goes
one,
on the
yeah.
other side. I have another one of those,
Um,
and then the actual walkways, which are up there. Just need to prime them. I ran out of primer.
Yeah, I'll split the top guns there. I'll do the heavy bolters
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, just do them with contrast paints.
you probably did.
Here's prop
Hmm?
guns.
Probably did.
Yeah.
3s
well,
rolling 1s.
what I did is I actually found a really fun way to
Makes
paint the
difference.
MDF. I
And
sprayed it
one
all
of
with
them
varnish first, and then I primed it. And it
There,
didn't
minus
soak
1.
up all the paint. It actually worked
Oh
out.
yeah, that's right.
Ones,
So
so threes.
Yeah. So it actually was great. I used 2 different cans. It was good.
It
And
was
then
great
heavy
back in the
bolters.
day, spray priming styrofoam. It's a bad
Goes
idea
away.
for anybody that.
Goes away.
Yeah, I remember that. It
When you
looked like
threes.
Tyranid goop.
It was also
Yeah.
toxic.
That
Was it
many are
really?
minus 1.
Yeah, it probably could.
Four.
I used to also file down like resin
One,
in my
two,
little room
three.
like this,
Let's see
and
if
then it'll
they
be like
shoot.
blood dripping from my nose, and I'm like, nah,
Nope.
I could be dying. I don't know. This is what it is.
The Godly Toast says, Martin, you should have brought the Warlord Titan just to intimidate Jeff.
It's true.
Yeah, your Warlord Titan looks great. He's got like a really cool Warlord Titan with like tiger stripes on it. Looks amazing. Although you're getting it professional painted.
Yes, I
Yeah.
need it's the boys,
Sorry,
it's
what is the
Battle
most
Brothers are
common-
going to paint it. And
Second.
they're going to do all the tiger stripes
Second
on it.
Darius.
We're going to do scouts.
Yeah.
into
What
the
What is the
snipers.
most common ones people use against you?
Uh,
What's your current list?
Oh.
Alright.
so,
They did
with my
not-
Venom list,
Force.
Your current ITC
Uh,
list.
what would you
One.
take against me?
I take
good.
Butcher's
Might
Bill.
as well throw
Yeah.
a stone bolter into him.
With my current list, I'd take Recon.
Yeah.
And
One misses.
I have
Two.
Raptor, a few characters. That's a tough one actually. You don't have a lot of power level.
My ITC list has 3 Ravagers and 2 planes.
Oh, you have 2 planes?
And a Raider.
So okay. So sorry. So I would take Butcher's Bill. I would take Big Game Hunter. And
Was that the end
Recon.
of your turn?
No, he's,
Oh, no.
he's looking at doing something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So Recon, Butcher's Bill, and Big Game Hunter.
Butcher's Bill, Big Game Hunter. Okay, so
Reroll fail, sure.
yes,
Fine.
Butcher's Bill, definitely. Big one that people take against me because
Um,
you can kill a Venom in a unit inside and get Butcher's Bill. Like, it's relatively easy
Right
to
here.
get that over
He's
the
gonna
course
clear
of
charge.
6
1,
games.
2, 3.
What is really funny,
Alright.
though, is against armies like
So-
Tau that murder
Lieutenant?
most of my
Okay,
army in
so
1 or
what
2
is that?
turns,
It's a
they
bad
mess themselves up.
This is-
Yeah.
And then
You have to
they-
stop
5
yourself.
scouts.
Yeah, they kill everything in 2 turns, and then they find it very hard to
Don't
get
you
Butcher's
reroll
Will,
once because you didn't move?
because they killed too much.
Too much.
In like 1 or 2 turns.
Too
Too
much
much.
There you go.
Now we
Yeah.
need to.
I've ran into that problem
No.
at the Hooded Goblin. I took
Like you
Butcher's
really
Bill,
need to kill
Alright,
it, and you're
so-
like, but if I kill it now,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get Butcher's Bill later.
and if I don't kill it now, it's gonna
Crack grenade.
do
I'm
something.
gonna lose an
else.
objective or something.
Yeah.
You know?
Believe it or not,
Nothing hits.
Okay.
something I learned in ITC is you can be the best player,
Or,
have
or
that
I'm
set
gonna
up.
reroll charges. That's
you
what
can
you
roll
say.
really well, but if you choose 3
9.
bad secondaries,
You lose
You lose
every time.
every time.
Yeah.
And if your opponent knows that,
I am
you're already lost.
10 inches away, so
Yeah.
9 will be enough to get
I've played against people. Dustin went to bed, but so I'll give him credit now. But I played him in a game once. I took,
right now.
I think it was a Mark for
Actually,
Death
I'm gonna
as
touch,
one of my
reroll
secondaries,
one of
and I picked
That's gonna
units
be
I
a
shouldn't
charge
have picked in my head,
Alright.
and he just hit them the whole game.
Yeah.
And basically, it was 4 points I could never get.
That's crazy.
It was nuts. I was like, this is
Actually,
so
that's my new
Probably
ITC
another
secret
seven.
list that I'm
Yeah.
developing. It
Yeah,
builds
six
off of
together.
that theory, where it's like basically
So-
whatever my opponent picks for secondaries,
I'll
just
put that
completely
one there.
change the way my list plays for that game,
Yeah.
just to deny points.
just 9
He's
points.
up
Yeah.
there.
And it's funny is when certain players, I wouldn't say all players, when you start doing things like that, like denying them points and purposely hiding things that they've marked for death or big game hunter or characters,
Yeah.
they start to overextend, and that's when you capitalize on their mistakes, and then they really, it's like it just keeps biting them. Like I'm really trying to get that point, and now this baby he killed that. Now I still don't get the point, and I lost this unit.
Yeah.
and it starts to snowball. So in ITC, it's very
Yeah.
important that try to pick secondaries that you know you can do.
Yeah.
And that your opponent has
They
very
cannot do that.
almost no
I
way
wish
to
they
stop.
could.
Like if I take
That
recon,
would be.
that is on me to get those
Okay.
points.
It's one of the reasons I like recon. And
Recon's
to be
let's do
honest, one of
the,
the secondaries I've been
range
using
up
more
first.
and more with my Venom list
was
the one where it's like at the end of the game.
ground control.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I like ground. I wish more missions had more than had 5 objectives or more, because it would make me want to take
And on
ground control
twos?
more often. Because what I like about ground control
All
is
of them.
It
is.
if I'm not
when you
going to
on
get
twos.
it at the end of the game, I probably lost that game anyway at that point.
Yeah.
And if I
much
can
wood
get
have
it
you
at the end of
losing?
the game, then it's a game I probably already am winning, or it's going to make it even closer.
Yeah.
So I do like that. I've started to like
These 4 wounds I'm gonna
4
reroll.
wounds.
Okay, I'm gonna
was
reroll
it,
one
a,
command point.
behind enemy
There.
lines
So
with
that's
a trick
2
that I
minus
was
4.
telling someone the other day
With
about
3 damage each.
taking swooping hawks.
Yeah.
Starting them on the table.
Yeah.
Turn 1.
Yeah.
And if you go first, cool.
Use a
If you go
command point for a
second,
reroll.
We'll get to that.
even
in
if
a
you go
second.
second, it doesn't matter. But what you do is you turn 1 around the
now
table,
scouts will
you
go
take them
into you.
off the table.
Yeah.
And because they started on the table, they don't
Take
fall
them.
under the same rule. So having to come in on turn 3.
No,
So you
there's
just
no
hold them
bolters.
there,
They have,
and you just
bolters
either
and bolt.
wait until there's a spot on the
They take
table that you can
those guns,
plop
they
them
bolt
down
them,
and just keep
bolt
them
them.
there.
They
And
bolt
you'll get
thistles
your
and
behind enemy lines when they start there, and then once you get your point, you can drop them off
That's
or
gonna
keep them there.
bolters and chainswords. No, it's bolt pistols.
Bolt pistols,
Bolt
chainsaws.
pistols and combat knives.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
combat
they have
knives.
bolters.
Yeah, so Vulcans.
Yeah.
Bolt guns,
They, I think they get rid of the close
Yeah,
combat.
bolt
for the
gun,
bolt
bolt
guns.
pistol. That's
Yeah,
it.
alright. I always forget that. Only
Yeah.
two
And
hits.
so I learned that the other day. I was
So-
like, this is crazy. And
Yeah,
for
one-
something like you were saying, ground control, same
Four.
trick can apply. You take 3 of those
Four.
units, put them in
Because
reserve,
you're-
and
right,
like,
right,
if you're
right.
going second, which I recommend in ITC, going second is probably the best.
Going second is super important.
Super
in ITC.
important.
Well, it's mostly because you can kind of determine hold more, kill more.
Alright, so
Yeah,
You know,
it's
it gives you more
Therefore,
control in the game.
yeah,
No,
and
of course.
like talking about it, you'll
I guess
always
they use the-
once someone explains it to you, going second is so good. You're like, this is great. But what I find funny is when you go to an event, everyone
Yeah.
is always
Yeah.
so eager to go first
We'll go death
Yeah.
because they feel that first turn they can really deliver that punch.
There are some armies though that if they like go first, they will they will just hit you so hard.
Yeah, like when I played Devin at the Hooded Goblin, his list against mine, we actually had that matchup like 2 days before, and we literally played the game and we were like, wow, if I go first, I'm gonna win. You go first, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Like we should just roll this off when we get to the event.
Four
Before we
wins.
actually play.
Very similar to when I was running the 12 Venoms against his other
Yeah, there we
town
go.
list.
Oh,
He goes first,
the broadside
murders all
list?
my Venoms.
Yeah.
I go first. I am in his
You go-
face so
you-
fast he
He
can't
can't
kill me
enough.
enough.
And
Yeah.
you could also do that thing where
I'll
it's
do the
like, I'll
Dreadnought.
charge with the venom,
Into the-
you kill the venom.
But that's before they FAQ'd it.
Before they
On
FAQ'd
twos?
it. That was like super gross. I actually
Shooting
played
on
him
twos.
against his 9 broadside list once,
What?
and my trick was I was going to put, I didn't do it because for some I said I was doing it, and then I just
Nope,
didn't
so I lose one more.
because I'm an idiot. And it was going to be one Wave Serpent with
I'm still 3
8
points.
Storm Guardians and one what's his name?
Liberties.
Autar was going to
Yeah.
win me the whole game, turn 2, and I was literally just going to fly it up
One.
the table,
That's
advance
minus
it, right in front of his face.
So
And I'm like,
four.
alright, on your turn, you're going to have to kill
Makes
my
it-
-2 to hit Wave
Those
Serpent.
4 scouts,
And after you're done
attack those
killing the
4
Wave
scouts.
Serpent, which is very hard,
Scouts.
you have to kill the 8 Guardians inside.
Hit.
Yep.
They're also -1 to be hit.
Force.
Yeah.
And if you kill all them, then you have to kill my
2.
Autar. And if you don't kill him, he's
One.
going to charge all 3 of your units and you can't shoot him. And this game's over. And that was like, we talked, like, we literally said this to each other at the
That
beginning.
Banshee Mask Otark though
Is gross.
is money.
Is
It's
so
so good, especially in like certain
Can't
matchups
fail.
like that town matchup where you
Yeah.
just want to get in and just tie something up or
is
tie
it the
multiple things
It
up.
was funny when I played Derek.
Wait, pause it up real quick. Let's do so. It's end of battle round 2.
Yep.
How many-
You give me a morale for
How
that
many
guy.
units
That
did
guy? Alright.
Lost 4.
Oh,
that's a
Malik,
reroll
I can
because
reroll.
he's a marine?
That's
Can
no
you
fail.
do the re-enter deep strike trick with
How
these
far-
02
what's his
nasty?
leadership?
Yes, you can. That's actually where I learned it from.
8. He lost 4 guys, so that's a 9.
Okay, Dark Angels don't get +1 leadership or anything.
No.
Okay.
No, they just only lose 1 guy if they lose.
so
but
how
there's
many
only
did you
one guy.
kill?
1, 2, 3 units.
3.
And you got how many? 3, I think.
You killed 3, right?
Killed 3.
So he stopped the kill more.
And I
Okay.
hold more.
So you kill 1. You just hold
I hold more.
and hold more. So that's a 2
hold
to
4.
3.
Yep.
And then
I got one of my mark for death.
what mark?
The
You got another
Devastators?
one.
I got
Okay.
a mark for death.
Yeah,
for,
you did.
Yep.
And you have recon, Jeff.
Yes, I had recon.
You have it
yes,
this turn
first
now?
Turn, yes.
Do you have it this turn? You
I
didn't
do.
have it first turn.
Scouts are there.
Are they in that? Are they in the table quarter?
Should be 24 up. Let's
Just
see.
gonna check here the marking.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
So no recon.
No recon.
Okay. So no recon, no old school, 2 mark for death.
Forgot
Okay,
about
perfect. With that, we start the clock again, folks, and we go into battle round numero 3
Alright.
as it moves in to command points for Jeff 7. 7. Cool.
8.
And you have 8, yeah. And then
What's the
victory
score?
points. So victory points, Jeff, you have 7 primaries and 2 secondaries. So you're sitting at 9 points right now. And Martin, you have 3 primaries and 1 secondary. So you're sitting at 4. So it's 9 to 4 at the moment. That stopping the kill more was big. That was a big. That was like a 2-point. That was a 2-point swing difference right there. Miniature scenery came up against a list almost identical to mine at a tournament. We rolled first turn and my opponent won. We shook hands, declared him the winner, and then played our game. He won. Oh.
Oh, okay.
So you rolled a dice, basically knowing he was going to win if he went first. Then still played anyway, and he won anyway. Okay, makes sense. Martin, you should... Oh, no, that's good. Can you do that enter deep strike trick with Genius of Occult 2? Yes. Yeah. Being able to go back in a deep strike or anything that like lets you control that sort of stuff is highly important, like highly strong, like very, very strong.
And what's funny is with
Yeah,
that trick,
You don't fly, so.
when you do it, especially turn 1,
3.
you'd be surprised what people forget by turn 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Because your mindset changes, and it's like
3 inches.
your
Okay.
bottom of 5, it's last turn, let's say, or bottom of 6.
3
You're like,
inches. 3 inches for what?
here's my units. on
He's
the
gonna bring the wound back in the death point.
Apothecary. Okay, yeah.
He's gonna move up to here.
Yeah, being able to grab late game objectives, even in if you play ETC missions,
Yeah.
where end game
We're gonna try to
objectives is
advance.
something,
Yeah.
you bring those units down, it's like, oh, here we go, 8 points or 4 points or whatever it's worth.
10.
There's a lot of really cool tricks that you can pull off with armies. Gene Circle are one of probably the most tricksy
Azrael.
armies. There's so many things they can do that's just so hard to keep track of.
Azrael.
I like it when
He's just gonna stand there.
you can keep track of it well.
And Second
Man.
phase.
Contrast paints wet blend really nicely.
He is going
They
to
do.
use.
I haven't tried them yet. I really want to try them. I need to I have like
Or
some
what do you
projects that I have on the
Just
go right now, and I can't just
I
I'm
need,
like my
something
mind
like
is so
10.
focused on them. I can't really
And then he is going.
I'm
to,
now in denial.
think about the
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
it's when you have it's like a good problem to have, I guess. You just have
It
so
is.
many things you want to paint and
He
do.
is going to do. A
For me, it's just
version
like I have I have a problem with writing lists. I'll change my list 30 times in one day.
I need a 6.
Primaris, thank you so much, Rob, for the subscription. 8 months, buddy. Boom! You're one of the OGs of the channel. OGs. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. I'm really excited because I love Terminators, and it's really cool to see a giant blob of Terminators like that. It's just coming.
Well, dinner time for me. I'm out. Thanks for the stream.
No problem, Renlore. Thanks a lot.
Bye, Renlore. You
No
must be in a
problem.
really
Alright, so
early
shooting
time
phase.
zone.
Yep.
Or
Go.
you eat dinner very
Everyone
early.
shoot.
Yeah. We are just having some fun here. This is cool. I love it. This is
I'm
how-
just happy the dad jokes are gone.
The dad jokes.
Jeez.
They have just taken a nap.
So those two are
They
out.
will. They
They're
will
gonna
be
shoot
back
at
soon.
The sanguinary
No,
guard
no, please don't.
with their stormbolters.
They will be back soon. I'm just really surprised. Azrael's sitting in the back.
Yeah,
Super surprised.
he's just hanging out.
He's a
Yeah,
leader.
I would get him to get the rerolls on the.
Yeah, he's
the-
gonna start moving.
Yeah.
But I
at some
don't
point.
want him to move right now because he's gonna do something.
Oh, he's gonna. Oh, I see what.
Oh,
he's
I know
gonna
what he's
do.
gonna do.
I know what he's
Oh,
gonna do.
I know what he's doing.
He's like, I don't want to move.
Clever like a fox.
Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna stay right where I am. You know, it'd be really cool if they made flamers pistols in general, like 12-inch.
Oh,
pistols.
like a 12-inch pistol?
Yeah.
That was a long flavor.
No, just so they could like shoot into combat, like the flame
Oh,
pistols.
the fine.
All right, so these
Yeah.
8
That'd be
going
actually.
into the
It makes
sanguinary
flamers really dangerous.
They're-
Right now,
they're-
flamers are
they're-
dangerous,
on three.
but it's just like, oh, I just don't need to roll to hit. Whoop-de frickin' do.
Well, it's kind of hard to miss with fire.
It is, but you know, if you're in close combat, you're just like and then you know any ones hit your own
Force.
models or something.
Yeah,
Like
that's
any
true.
roll ones to wound,
what
like
do you mean,
wound
force?
your
Well,
own.
I always like the
levels or
mechanic in AOS about shooting in combat. I don't like that there's like no negatives, but I do like that you can shoot in combat or out of combat. I
You
think they
can
did change
shoot into a combat, and the unit that's in combat can only shoot to the unit that they're in combat with.
That's right. Which I think is cool. I just think it's weird. Like
So
before,
there's
you'd
that.
be in combat fighting,
And
and
I'm
luckily
on
they FAQ'd it
twos.
because it was so dumb. But you could shoot
Oh,
out at
once.
another unit. Like, how are you accurately
One.
shooting
2
that
inches.
guy while
Okay.
fighting this
I'm
person?
gonna
You
tell-
must be the greatest shot in the
Yeah.
world.
One of the things I
Shot.
like they changed about Age of Sigmar was that change.
Yeah, it was a very good change.
That was a good
Now I
change.
like it. You just shoot
Those
the guy in
four
the
gonna
face.
fire their bolt pistols?
Flamer pistols and Inferno pistols can shoot in combat. Yes, I know. There are
Four
flamer
of them?
pistols. I just want all flamers to have that role.
That was actually
Please.
something I liked about Harlequins in combat
No,
with
fours.
fusion pistols. It's gross.
1.
Because I'd fusion pistol you, then charge Dreadnought. Dreadnought would maybe like kill 1 or 2, and then
Tied up in
Next-
combat.
tied
then
up in
blow it
combat.
up
Next turn.
and shooting.
boom.
Yeah. I do like that whole
That
dynamic
range.
for sure.
Uh-oh. The stratagem
Uh oh,
cards are
there's a
being
strat
pulled.
coming.
Here it comes.
There's comes some stratagem stuff.
We like to
I'm not
put.
loaded.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh.
Do not put that.
I know
Yeah,
which one he
or
wants.
Orbital bombardment.
It's 3 command
Yep.
points.
Yeah, orbital bombardment.
On a 5 up, I get to keep 1 command point. Nope. So spend 3, so it puts me down to 5.
Okay, where's that
Everything
organ?
within 3 inches of the
Just
point?
got a Leviathan for my deep,
So you can go
or
right
Leviathan.
there?
Oh, I'm assuming that's a.
You go there, you can
How many
attack
eels
all
do you
these
have,
units.
Primaris
Yeah.
Powerhouse?
I'll
How
go
many
right there.
eels?
Okay, super blasty thing.
3.
Mortars. Nope. Secondary guard. Nope.
Does it go
Skari.
off on?
Uh
This is
4+.
brutal.
There you go.
oh.
Yeah.
How many mortals does it go? Do?
It's D3.
3.
Oh, okay.
3.
Cool. And then this dude.
It's not as cool as like the super expensive one.
Nope. Alright.
3 mortals on the Skari?
Yep.
Okay. The orbital strike was more
done.
like an orbital
Tickle.
tickle. Tickly, tickly,
It does
tickly.
not do what it needs to do.
Azrael was like, I'm sitting here, I'm going to press this button, and thing is going to go boom. Well, maybe not.
Didn't work out well for me.
Maybe not as boom as we would
So,
have hoped.
charges.
It's good when everything's like
They're
clumped up, and if you do it
Clump
well,
it.
like it could do some damage.
4 to
Yeah.
left.
Gotta
so
roll better
cracker
than-
need. This will be a cracker need.
And need it.
1, 2, or 3.
Oh,
You know,
cracker
something
need
I
hits.
find is
Nice.
abilities that do like little
Nice one.
mortal wounds like that
3 up.
can be
There you
so clutch at the right time.
And,
Oh, for sure. We were actually talking
charge
earlier
range?
about that cow crew special
Yep.
character. There's like 20 points.
Yeah, correct, Greg. I was actually
Greg?
thinking Greg while I was
Yeah.
saying that, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm just going
Mr.
to randomly do D3 wounds to you. Oh, okay. And then, you kill it.
See, Greg himself, Greg,
How many attacks each?
2 each.
Hitting on 2.
3s. putting options.
Now, technically, in a competitive sense,
I would make
if
him
he
roll.
doesn't want to fight, then you would get to choose what happens.
I'm pulling him anyways.
No, but if you didn't want to, like,
Okay,
no, you
fine.
could pull him.
Roll him out.
I'm explaining to the internet.
I'm pulling them now.
No, I know.
to make
I'm
him
just
roll.
explaining to the
Yes.
internet. Technically, no, pull him. It doesn't matter for this game. You pull him.
Just,
But
just roll
technically,
strength,
if your
honestly.
opponent doesn't want to spend their time rolling hits and stuff like that, you get to choose what happens in the combat. Which means that Martin could pick one guy to survive and then surround him so
Because
that
they're
the
minus
Deathwing
3.
Knights don't get shot, for
Yeah.
example.
No, minus 2.
So that's just something
Oh.
to keep in mind from
They're only
a
minus 2.
tactical perspective. Yeah.
I think it's
Strength.
It's part of the clock
8.
rules, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
part of the clock rules. Because if your opponent doesn't want to roll dice, then you
They're
get
dead.
to choose what's most advantageous for you out of that combat, and you just pick what happens.
There you go.
Because
Yeah.
He
In
killed
the
him with
rule-
half his attacks.
Yeah, sure.
like,
I knew they were going to die. I'm just explaining a
Yep.
tactical nuance of the chess clock
Yeah,
rules.
because in core rules you have to fight,
Yeah.
but in a game without a clock, him having to fight doesn't matter because he can just take whatever time he is. But because it's on a clock, not rolling those dice is saving him time, so there needs to be some kind of punishment,
Yeah.
which is your opponent gets to pick that punishment.
Yes,
Yeah.
you
And that's very powerful.
And very, very powerful. Because sometimes
They're
it'll be
not,
like, I don't want to
gonna
roll
go
for my
after the,
six, like 30
Sure.
orc boys
Twos.
during combat. Oh no?
It's
Well,
twice.
I'm going to kill,
2.
you know, yeah, I'm going to kill up to
One.
16. So they can't, like, they
Auto
can't,
fail.
Good. Ah.
yeah, auto fail, and they can't, you know, come back or
I'll
whatever.
go with
I just
the
call it
library.
third. Screw it.
Yeah,
You guys.
Oh,
kill
they're
them all.
just come
They're
on.
just dead.
Just
Twos.
take him off my team.
And twos.
Gorbachev
Two guys
says Angels versus Angels, some kind of there can be only one scenario going on. Yeah, sure, it's kind of like the Highlander style. Orbital Strikes was a waste of CP, says Abraham
exactly,
Street.
next
In
one.
this case, it was.
I
Yeah,
just
it
wanted
was.
them
It
out.
was.
That's
Yeah, it
fine.
was. Didn't do
Alright,
much.
you wanna talk about it?
No. I just wanted them out of there. Sure.
Yeah. I'm not a like I like
Okay. My
Orbital
turn.
Strike as a strat.
Yeah.
I think it's cool. I think it's too many CP. 3 CP is too much.
Yeah.
But when you look at
So,
other strats
It's
like
still free
the
there.
3 Vindicator
So,
strat, where you
12
pick a
shots,
point
12
and you do
hits.
like 3d3
You're
more
still,
wounds, everything around.
range.
That
Yeah.
But they're
while the
minus one, right?
investment is in the points
Yeah.
that you take for the
5 or
Yeah, a
4s.
lot.
Yeah.
But that, when I think of an Orbital Strike, that's what I picture, not like
Sixes.
T3.
The 3d3, yeah, from the Vindy, from the
Yeah.
Zone Throw,
Like I-
and
Doomsday arcs, the Doomsday sides, or whatever.
the Doom size, yeah.
Doom sides.
Like I feel like if the
And
Orbital
then,
Bombardment was 3 CP, but it did 2d3
5.
Yeah.
to everything within on a 4
one
plus
wound.
whatever,
On your
I think it'd be a
invuln.
lot better.
Well, it was one of the first ones,
Failed
right?
those
Yeah.
Three?
Yeah.
Was it like
Two
the
ones?
first like
Was it down
area
to?
buff, and then the
Seven right
Vindicator
now.
was like the
Seven.
special
Why it's now
Yeah.
down to 2.
Yeah.
I just
The,
feel like it's in this game, mortal wounds
Yes.
are very hard to come by, but they're also very strong.
Yeah.
As opposed to when you play like AOS,
You gotta
where
kill
it's
something.
mortal wounds everything.
he did kill something. What did he kill?
Kill unit scouts.
Oh,
Okay.
I guess that's true.
Okay.
You hold one, kill one.
These guys will move, advance. We're gonna go big old 9 inches.
Second screen, advance.
Pretty much.
So Jeff's just been putting up a screen in front of the big killy stuff, and the Terminators didn't kill anything last turn.
Yeah, the Knights wiped out the rest of that scout squad. That
Oh,
first
you killed the
roadblock.
2 scout squads. Okay. So he's killed the 2 scout squads this turn. But those Knights are still, it's only turn 3, and it's 6 turns worth. And those Terminators are not going to be ignored long.
What happened in the combat down there with the Leviathan?
We just trading wounds.
Yeah. Nothing really is happening over there.
What's-
It's a
what's-
slap
what's
fest.
I got 3
He's down to
death, 3
7.
death company
He's
left.
half. He's half.
And Lamar, they're going to hold him up there for the rest of the game, more than
Basically.
likely.
Oh, I got a lip ranger right there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Livy Dread's going to come and probably punch one in the face. So
Yeah.
we'll see. Plus, he's got a little guardsman and stuff. So that flank is
That
not
flank
it's
is-
not 40 Terminators worth or 20
No.
Terminators worth.
Yeah.
20 Terminators.
So for anybody who
Running
thinks
up the middle
Terminators
of the board.
die really fast, clearly they do not, because there are still a lot of them.
Yes, that's right.
There's still 20.
There's
They
still
just
20?
haven't been shot at like at all.
I don't like literally.
Like literally.
no, he fired bolters up.
Yeah, he's fired.
Well,
He
bolt
fired
pistols or whatever.
Sicarian.
Tiny little things.
You fired the Sicarian at the Terminator?
Yeah, the top three.
Oh,
fired at that
okay.
one,
So he has
and,
been he's been
See
doing,
if I could get 2 wounds.
but he's been
Did
been
you?
trying to kill the other stuff, right? Yeah. But he's only got 7 CPs left, and like a Smash Captain soaks up like 7 CPs in one turn.
Yeah, by himself.
Yeah, by himself.
Especially if he wants to fight twice.
Yeah, fight
He can
twice
actually-
or
he can actually fight 3 times.
D3 extra
There we go.
attacks. You know, if you're doing it, you might as well go all in. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to like
when
do
I
as much
used
damage.
them,
Then fight in death. So you're
I-
doing extra attack, fight twice, fight and death.
Fight and death, yeah.
Or extra D3 attacks. Or extra D3 attacks.
That's how I
fight
killed
twice, fight and death.
when I was at Berry Batch 2 years ago when I brought Space Marines and Blood Angels. That's how I killed Mortarion. He threw him in my face, and I'm like, I just moved the Smash Captain up. The guy's like, that's all you're sending after him? I'm like, I'm not even going to shoot him. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to fight you 3 times with my 8 attacks. And the guy's like, wait, what? And I'm like, oh, Mortarion dead. It's like, this is... Because when he swung, like, I fought him twice. He swung at me, and I'm like, you sure you don't want to do your 6 attacks so I don't die? And he's like, why? What happens when you die? I'm like, I'll fight again. And he's like, there's no way around this. I'm like, kill me. I died, fought again, dead. And he's like,
it's funny because you don't even have to take the Storm Shield save. You can just be like,
Yeah.
I'm just going to take my armor save.
I don't get
I
one.
die.
I'm dead.
And I'm dead, and I attack you.
And I attack you again. He's like, God, that's crazy. No one ever does that. I'm like, I don't think anybody intentionally wants to kill their own model. But
I really want
want to
my,
die.
like, I really want him dead now.
Yeah. I was like, 16 attacks might not kill you.
Yeah.
But
Okay, let's take
24.
another look at the table itself. Diogo's gonna go around, show it off. Yeah. Yeah, take a look at the table. Look how pretty this is in the movement phase. So not getting in the way of Jeff rolling. So we've got an Apothecary Ancient by that objective in the back. And by an Ancient, I mean just an Ancient. Cool. He's hanging out back there. Azrael is right over there. Then you've got a Librarian off to the side there. Then behind that L, you have like some stuff. You got the Terminators there. The other Terminators there. The screen. The sacrificial screen. Because Deathwing Knights only move like 4 inches, don't they? 5. Okay, so they're slow. Sakaran, Death Company stuff. You got like 10 dudes.
Lamarty's fighting the Leviathan.
Yeah, Death Company, Lamarty's, the Blood Angel Scouts on that objective, and the Librarian Dreadnought.
And
Then some orders.
and a company commander.
Yeah, and he's just on the objective, feeling all pretty. There you go, folks. That's the table. That's the table as we know it. I'm gonna go hit the restroom real quick, and then Diogo's gonna, say inappropriate things.
I will. I'm gonna flush. You sub right now. I take off base clothing. Oh. Let's answer some questions. Orbital strike, waste the points. Yeah. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the Deathwing Knights do or what Jeff does on this turn. Because right now he is in the lead by quite a few points. And this is why I see having a second turn is actually really good. Because you can dictate kind of what you end up doing on your turn.
I'm gonna pick them up.
If you want to hold more, kill more. So having that power of knowing how many units I need to kill to get a point, and how many objectives I need to hold to get a bonus point, is really good. Jeff's actually using a strat right now.
On Wings of Fire.
Wings of Fire, where he gets to pick up a unit with a fly keyword or jump back keyword, and basically redeploy it on the table anywhere. How many CP is it? 2? 2 CP. And he's trying to get into his backfield now.
Does he count as a model?
No, he does not. He's just...
So this should be interesting.
You don't. He's just gotta stay within range of it.
He's the helmet bearer.
Yeah, that's all he does. He just stands there.
Yeah.
Half the time I don't even put him on the field because he doesn't do anything.
He gives you the 4 pinball.
Yeah,
that's
but
where the
but it's all
helmet's
based
from.
off Azrael, not off...
Yeah.
No,
Well, I'm
no.
just saying, in the fluff, it's
Yeah.
the helmet that gives it.
Yeah.
He's holding the helmet.
Yeah. And the helm is the one that gives the pinball.
That's right. No helm.
Wait, the whole unit.
No pinball.
Alright.
And we'll take that guy with the 1/1. Reserves.
Alright.
Yeah, reserves.
Sorry.
Yeah, he still had reserve.
Turn 3.
Yeah, it's turn 3. If they don't come down.
What do you have in reserve?
Another
Smash
Warlord
Captain
and another Smash Captain.
Oh, the Sanguinar is your warlord?
No, the Sanguinor is not the warlord. The other Smash Captain is the warlord.
It's not. This is going to move. It's 14.
Mm.
Here we go. Do.
Alright, chat. Sorry, he's back. So never mind.
Hello, everybody. We are back. I'm better than ever.
Even to the live.
Yeah. Oh man.
Did he
I'm
ever?
so relieved.
Thank God this is his house.
turn this guy. That's because he's heavy on his back. I just don't
Okay, let's go over to Twitter and see if anybody left some cool tweets. Some cool tweets.
We'll come in 9 inches away from him.
Fun tweets.
Oh, no.
You can always... Oh no, did you just totally melt that?
Oh, no.
Great fun.
Still eating it.
Yeah.
It's still happening.
I'm still gonna eat this, he says.
Still eating it.
Dark Angels are a cool army, says Rob. Always like them, but just like my Crimson
Okay.
Fists a little
So
more.
then move,
Yes.
Then the reroll 1.
Yeah, because you're Crimson
Reroll 1, and
Fists.
they're fine there. So,
Apocalypse.
move.
So much fun.
They get to go.
I just released the Apocalypse Battle Report on the channel, and everybody's really liking the Apocalypse stuff. Thank you, Damage, for the follow on Twitch. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
How much am I ahead by right now?
For 5 points or so?
Oh, he used 2 CP.
5 points, yeah.
5 points, right?
Yep, you're 5 points up on turn 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. 5 points for the bonus objective?
Taking, yeah, you have to hold or contest 5, and you get a bonus point.
Yeah. Hold or contest 5.
You used 2 for a Wings of Fire. Oh, you
That's
brought
correct.
them. You took them all the way over there. Yeah, makes sense.
He's probably going to run out of CP this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's gonna use them all if he can, I guess. Now is the time. Now is the time.
Boom, say 1 inch away
Extra
from you.
attack bars to that guy.
Yeah, just kind of
36
get on them.
charge.
Jeff really likes.
Just take
No, don't take the Canada shirt up. Just give
Oh.
me the terrain. Oh yeah,
Oh,
POS. He's actually wearing his POS shirt now, and it's actually nice and big, and you can see it right there. That stands for piece of shit, because he is a piece of crap. He's
At
a
least
great.
I'm not Devin.
He is a great piece. Oh,
It's true.
that's right.
Kevin's
You
not
don't. You
here.
did not run a. You haven't run a Warhound Titan on a Sky Shield landing pad,
With a
have you?
voice shield generator. Let's not.
With a
Void shield
void,
generator.
with a void shield generator. We can't forget that element.
It was
for that,
great.
right? Yeah.
That, I spent 10 hours next to that army. On the car right there, I'm like, it's going to be glorious. He came
People
downstairs,
just
he's like, when he came downstairs wearing the medal, he's
No,
like, I won. I'm like,
Damn it.
no, no shit.
Um,
Surprise. You know what's funny is
Unusual
one of the guys on my
age
team
on
for
the
the
scouts.
team event
Alright.
was good friends with a lot of the
goes
people
off.
from the 30k side.
Yeah.
They're
Probably.
all grunting
Oh, yeah.
like,
I got Nate.
oh, who does that? I'm like, and I'm laughing in their face because I thought it was hilarious. I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean who does that? That was the greatest thing ever. It's like,
what's
that's
the get
not
to
fun.
beat?
I'm like, just to win.
I'm
And
a
he
smite.
did it.
Goes off.
It's a competitive
Seven.
tournament. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
And they're like, it wasn't competitive, it was narrative. I'm like, no. The narrative was next to it.
Down to a 4.
And he beat
Yeah.
your hearts out. It was just him,
Okay.
just Devin's face walking around with the medal was literally the fun. Like talking to people he beat. It's like,
Alright.
hey man, don't worry about it. And she was just looking at him, this big grin on his face. I was like, it
1 win.
was great.
He did it just to troll people.
Oh, it was great.
that
He
is
asked me, he's like,
good.
do you think it's a
Both
bad
of those
idea? I'm like, this is
scouts,
the greatest
other
idea you've
scouts.
ever had. What do you mean? We were, like, truth be told, the second year, we were going to bring 4 Parfarions and 2 Knight
okay.
Lancers each.
Are those the
It's the-
Porphyrions of the big
the
knight,
big
right?
knight.
With the double
Exactly.
gun.
They fire, and in 30k, they fire, like, strength 10 pie plates. And we were taking 4 of them, so we were dropping.
Really nice.
How many points in 40k are they?
It was
Okay.
doubles. Oh,
Okay.
each?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll all the more
Because they can only be
points.
25% of your points, right?
And
For the super heavies?
Yeah,
Going to
those-
war, aren't they 35?
put 'em
They have to be
into-
25%?
It's a knight army.
Oh, that's
And
why you can do
You
it.
could, and
Two ones each
before
of
they
those guys?
FAQ'd it, you could actually take them and they counted as troops so they could score.
So there's gonna be
So we had
8,
knights that scored
10,
objectives because in there,
17,
in 30k, you can only troops can only score or units that
Yeah.
are able to. And we were gonna take that and we were gonna make them. We were gonna buy them third party so that we were paying like crazy amounts of money for them.
Yeah.
And then win or lose, we were
Fours,
gonna
you're on 1s and 2s, 3s.
But,
So right now we got the bolters
These are
shooting at...
mortars going in. I'm firing both mortar squads just to speed it up
Oh,
into the
okay.
1 unit of Terminator, Deathwing Knights.
Okay. Cool.
And then 4s.
That makes sense.
How did my pocket get so warm?
I don't know. You know, what do you do in your pockets?
There you go. Give me 1-1.
Uh,
2 would be
When will
great.
you know if you're going to Nova?
What, sorry? I don't know. This probably when I get back from ATC.
There we go.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
take 1 night.
From ATC?
Yeah. One knight goes down.
Yeah, one night goes down.
Oh no.
I will
One
put
dead knight.
16 shots into Azrael.
Oh,
Azrael. He's going for that headhunter point or warlord kill. Warlord kill, right? No, not over here. If we put it in here, we can just put it in after, whatever. Just like that. Done. Garbage averted. Yeah, well, if you guys have any questions, let us know. Right now, this is turn 3, so we're getting over the hump of the game. Before it goes into turn 4. And this is the bottom of turn 3. And
these are on
the
your,
Dark
mine-
Angel,
these are
the
minus
Blood
one.
Angel shooting
3
phase.
up armor 6.
Like, there's nothing you can really do against the beginner
Yeah,
Terminators, but Jeff has done a great job of just, like, avoiding them and ignoring them, putting, like, little screens in front to kind of,
takes
like,
one.
slow them down as much as possible.
I find turn 3 is typically
Like, the
the
turning
turn. The turn that really sets the tone for the last few turns. Like,
Yeah.
who needs to play catch up and who needs to maintain.
Yeah.
Right? So
I usually find
Let's
that's
fire
the
everything
case,
into
too.
that.
it'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Mind you, if those Death Company didn't tie up that Leviathan, we would be running amok.
The Leviathan would have been destroying
You
everything.
would literally single-handedly be killing
Destroy
these.
everything if he wasn't tied in combat right now.
And that's why they put the Death Company after you drop that down.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
They were the only thing that had a chance of holding it up. So these are hit on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah,
So
what I would
These are the bolters, wounding on 3s.
run, move in advance. All of them.
Yeah,
On
could
your,
have been either
yeah.
that or, to be honest, just keep him back so you didn't get charged. Shoot the little 5-man unit
Three wounds
of
for one,
scouts on
one
that
wound.
first
Kill
turn.
something.
To get kill something and get like
Yeah,
kill
no, this
something on
one.
the first
This one.
turn, and then have like not move up in the middle, so the Death Company just have a longer charge,
And
and
these are
then
the,
brought in the
the
Terminators
big guns.
to mop them up. Because
Or-
just the basic
Oh, these are
Terminators would
assaults,
have
so
done
that's
work
not
against those
bad.
guys.
Or even having walked
That's pretty bad, I think.
having
There's 2
as
wounds.
a blob and having
You're
like
involved.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
using the
Good.
Termies like because you do what you do is you do the Deathwing Knights as like a screen up front and then have the Levy Dread behind. You can't charge the Levy Dread, but if you get close enough to shoot the Levy Dread, the Deathwing Knights are going to murder you.
And even if you
Two
jumped
charges
over and
here.
charged Levy Dread, which
The
I don't
Deathwing
think
Knights
the
can
Deathwing
just
Knights
double back.
Um,
So that's just a couple of different things you do because the Deathwing Knights definitely
I'm gonna try
have
to shoot
like
first.
some
Alright.
really
look.
useful.
Oh, you're in.
Make it in.
Yeah. Oh, but now we've got a Librarian Dreadnought going against Mr. Levy. And he's a beefed up Librarian Dreadnought, I'm assuming. No?
No.
Oh, okay.
He's got 5 wounds left.
Oh, how did he take so many wounds?
4 wounds left. Smites.
Oh, just
I've been
stuff.
chipping off 2 wounds a turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, the Levy Dread only has
Levy
5.
Dread's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Blow
Oh,
up.
okay.
Oh, my library dread's got 8 left.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That was who I was curious about.
Questions? Go ahead.
I love Librarian Dreadnoughts.
What's
they're
in
very
the,
I think they're like
points
they kind of like
for
make
the,
for a cheap Smash Captain.
3 charge
Alright.
into
Yeah.
for the Smash.
Like I think they're
3
no, sorry, cheap Mephisto.
Mephisto.
Yeah.
That's
gets to
actually
re-roll
what's
that
surprising.
thing.
I would have probably not taken Levy Dread and just taken
There we
Mephisto.
go.
Yeah, you're in.
Like I think he's
Oh,
for
no,
his
basically,
points. I think he's like
on, yeah, it's far away from.
165 or something like that. Something cheap. No, he's even
doesn't-
cheaper than that. I think he's
I'm
one.
gonna put him right like there.
It's very
as
cheap
far
HP
away from
choice,
these
and he's
Terminators as
gross.
possible.
Alright.
He's a
Okay.
strength 10.
And then I'm
machine.
gonna chunk the charge.
Mephisto.
Mephisto
guys in
is
there.
pretty nasty. Like he
Okay.
kills a lot of stuff.
Kills a lot of stuff. What?
Yeah.
The only thing that
Is
drives me
Bolt
nuts is he
shot.
doesn't fly.
This is, so
Just
he needs the
9.
power. to
He needs the
fly.
power to fly,
Yeah.
which is
Single
blows
arm,
my mind.
being a
So every time I look at Mephisto,
Nope.
I just think he's a vampire.
Yeah, look for
Yeah.
it. Same target. I like him as
He's
Susan.
I like him a lot.
He is a vampire.
He is a vampire. I think they're all vampires.
Okay.
Okay, so now we've got Azrael
Yep.
versus Smash Captain. Smash Captain has.
You can't let a basic captain kill
Where's
your
Sanguinor?
chapter master.
I know.
Oh, he's back there. Okay. So you only had one Smash Captain or 2?
I get 2. The other one's over here.
Oh, he's running away. Okay.
Which Smash captain is that? The unmodified hammer one?
This is the unmodified hammer one. That one's.
That's the
That's
no.
the
my
Overwatch
Overwatch
one?
one.
Yeah, no
Oh.
Overwatch.
Warlord versus Warlord.
Ooh.
Oh, that's worth some
On
points
paper-
over here.
Azrael should kill you.
Azrael is
Should-
not terrible,
He's not terrible. He's
No.
like a weaker Gilliman.
and he also has the attack when he dies strat. So he could just do this.
Doesn't he also have the attack twice?
Yeah, he also has attack twice.
Yeah, you can fight
Yeah,
3 times.
both do.
You guys
You can both-
literally kill
Yeah,
each other.
both.
He
Yes,
doesn't
knock
get
each
to attack
other.
him when he dies.
Why not?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
use
you
Oh,
That's
yeah,
strat.
oh yeah, that's strat.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Alright, let's go.
It's not built into his rules. That'd be
No.
gross.
3-3 roll.
That'd be Wolfen.
Alright.
Wolfen Azrael. New Primaris Lieutenant.
2.
Oh god. We need
There's
more.
3 wounds.
So you guys see that
You're
new
involved.
video with the
Four of them
new
involved.
Primaris Rhino and the new Primaris Dreadnought?
Yeah.
He's
I
dead.
tried zooming in, but it was like terrible
Yeah,
quality.
6.
They did it on purpose. I
Yeah,
thought it was
fight.
really funny, being like,
Yeah.
well, what about this new tank?
It's not gonna
Got
come.
Azrael.
Huh?
At Azrael.
You got it?
You can fight.
You
I know, but how much is it going to cost me?
Two.
2 CP.
Worth it.
Worth it.
Yep.
Murder him.
You have a storm shield on yours?
Absolutely.
Yeah. What's the damage on Azrael's weapons?
It's D3, but on any
Do mortal
6,
wounds.
only 6 to wound does a mortal wound.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's like a.
And he's got your captain has what? 4 wounds? 5.
And 6 of film paint.
It's like
Ah,
a,
6
it's like
because
a
he's
limp
death company.
Gilliman.
It's a mini Gilliman.
He's
Did some guy say Wolfen? Yeah, this guy over here. I said Azrael is like a
and
Wolfen.
then rerolls.
Reroll those 3 ones.
Oh damn.
Rerolls everything.
There you
Ooh, here
And-
we go.
He's strength 6.
go. So 3s.
Yeah, come on,
Murder!
Azrael, we're rooting for you.
How many wounds?
4?
4.
Any
Okay.
mortals in there?
Storm shield.
Any mortals in
Any
there?
mortals in there?
There was
Was
1 mortal.
Okay, so 1 mortal, and
And 1 goes through.
oh, it's not gonna
Three.
kill him.
Boo.
I get 3.
Oh, he has 1 left.
I got 4 film paints. Yeah, got 1
There's
left.
one left.
He has 1 left. Go Azrael. Put 4 wounds on the other warlord. Yeah. We were rooting for him. And
We'll go Libby Dread.
oh, there's a librarian right next to that
Yeah,
smash
librarian's
captain.
right there.
Oh baby.
Oh,
Yeah,
that'd
he's
be-
dead next to
That'd be a fun one.
He's
Smite
smite.
dead.
that one.
That's
Fight you.
T8.
brain bullets.
Fight your dead body.
Add a master of ordnance to your loyal 32 and get a long range orbital attack. Oh yeah, the orbital attack from the master of ordnance is so dumb. Like you have to do at least 36 inches away. Like it
doesn't
only
matter
works
what
on like
you
hammer and anvil deployment.
When you
My
have threes.
favorite orbital attack
or
was
twos, because I'm
7th.
bloody
You could
so
take
2 moves and you're
the
involved.
not Grey Knights. What's his name?
The flat
Witchhunter guy
damage.
that he's sitting on the throne.
Oh yeah.
He's got
Karamazov.
one left.
Karamazov or
You
whatever
could
his
shoot
name
his own units.
Yeah, yeah.
He targets his own
You get to
units.
go.
Yeah.
It was glorious. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm going to target my scouts.
Yeah.
But I'm in combat with them.
Yeah.
Company?
Strength
Oh, I
time.
remember that.
No,
I remember
four, yeah.
what is it? The
1.
before
Only got twos.
when you could build a Grey Knight
One.
army of just orbital strikes.
I'm down.
Except
You could, but this was in like 3rd edition.
Oh,
in the Grey
what
Knight,
is this,
Codex,
the
the Demon
VDR?
Hunter's Codex? No,
Oh.
Demon Hunter's Codex. You could buy a heavy
Still
support
pens in
choice,
there.
which was
Like
an orbital
it's-
strike,
Orbital
and you
strike?
could just buy
well, yeah, we'll do
as
we'll do
many
as many as you wanted, and that could be your army. Just
I-
orbital
How many orbital strikes do you have?
Yeah, 2.
56. Alright,
2
only
moves.
one. They got to bring back
Four.
vehicle design rules.
Yeah,
Got
that
it.
would have been
Does each
really
one?
fun.
I think it was hilarious. Like, what's this? Oh, this is my ball
Roll that
of
in there.
bolters.
No explosion.
I'm going to re-roll that.
Sure.
Oh,
I
he
want
wants
to
him to
explode.
explode.
Boom!
Same die roll.
Oh no. Okay, so he. So now you go down to.
I have 2 left.
2 left. 2 command points remaining from Martin,
I got 3.
and you are at 3 because you gave yourself extra attacks or what?
No, I used the 2d6 charge.
Okay.
A 3d6 charge. Sorry,
that's
and
right.
then
Woo!
2 command point for jumping.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, makes sense. Awesome. So 3, 2, and is this the end of turn 3 now?
Yeah.
Okay, so pause it real quick. Let's do a quick little count here.
yeah,
So do you get kill more?
I killed 3 units.
Yeah.
So
So
you
yes.
kill more, yeah, because you only killed 2.
I'm holding
Uh,
5.
You hold,
5.
and you hold more, and you get the bonus. That's
Yep.
a 5er, a big turn. You have your recon this turn?
Yes, I do.
Did you get another marked?
I did. I got the Levy Dread there.
Talon, Dread, yeah. And,
This
that's
army
it.
is really hard to pick
Oh, and you
secondaries
got old
against.
school too, so
So those things just
one
don't
old
die.
school point. So you're sitting at, and then you got hold 1, kill 1, and you still have to try and get the Death Company, and
Yeah.
that Sanguinary Guard,
Yeah.
and
this.
the other Sikaran, and then Headhunter. So any character you kill, and then Warlord is that one as well.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we're moving on to turn 4, and time continues
Movement.
as we move on to battle
Actually,
round
guys, over here, I
numero
got
4.
Actually,
What was that?
the clock is getting interesting.
Is it getting interesting? Is the Blood Angel running out of time? Is he?
I need that turn.
Yeah. No, you had to think. You had to think that turn. So. Perfect. So player Uno has 7, 12, and 5. So 12 and 5. Oop.
You just want to replace him with a Deathwing Knight. You want to place him with a Deathwing Knight, so you got a kind of base.
And then you want
Yeah,
to
sure.
go,
There you go.
and then it's 2 as well, so 5 and 1. Your
All
game
right.
starts. So the Dark Angels have to make something happen this turn. They have to. They have to make it this turn, or the game's gonna be pretty much too far gone at this point. So they have to make stuff happen and start getting those points. Yeah. What do you guys think the Dark Angel player should do? Leave us in the comments. What should
We're going to advance.
Martin do with his Terminators? What would you do in this situation if you're watching the recorded video on YouTube? Let us know what you think should be done. I hope you guys have been finding it fun to... Huh? Did they advance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I hope you guys have been having fun with the... the video itself. Yeah. I know it's been a bit of a long. It's starting to get late. It's almost midnight here.
We like to party.
Yeah. We like to party. We like to party.
Team a bit?
We like
You know
to
they
party.
did a free show?
Sorry, the VPs primary, secondary. Yes, Archon 4, 5, 8.
Sure.
The VPs are definitely split into primary and secondary points. What was that, Diego?
Alright.
Oh, no, I was
So,
saying
end
that
of
Aqua
phase,
had a
he's
free
gonna heal.
party.
Did
A
they?
free concert.
Did they?
Like, yeah. And they did not age well.
Shooting phase.
Like, at all. Like, it's not even remotely,
They're going
like,
to fire at
it was just bad.
It's just bad.
It was like lip-singing their own music.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really bad.
That's terrible.
Nobody cared because they're all like
Yeah, they're
30-year-old
there.
people getting hammered. They're like,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah.
They were really good. I'm like, were you sober? Like, they were terrible.
Yes, you're so good.
You're just a hater.
Was that in Canada? Like,
Yeah,
here?
Yeah, it was here. It was,
Oh,
I
nice.
think it was
Going to use.
Mississauga.
Yeah.
It was like Mississauga or up in like
Strike on hit.
what's that?
5.
Nice.
I got
What I would do
I tried to
first
deny
is
that.
not play Blood Angels or Dark Angels.
I got it. Stop it.
So shit
Alright.
is up.
Shizuzo.
Stop the smite.
What?
Stop the smite.
What? How did you stop that smite?
That is
He
the
rolled a
greatest.
5.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That
So
was
the
the
smite got
greatest advice
denied,
you
eh?
could
I'm
have
going to
given
cast
Shizuzo.
Aversion on him.
Greatest.
Yep.
Aversion.
3 doesn't work.
What is a verdict?
-1 to
Minus
hit.
1 hit.
Woo!
Hot fire. I spit that.
That would have been good.
Shooting phase.
Alright.
They're going to fire into them now.
Your librarian's the one with that relic Stormbolter, right?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, good. Taka. We want him dead. We want that Smash Captain dead.
4.
Dead.
Yeah. All my friends are dead. Nah,
Probably
nah,
thinking
nah,
about it, I probably should have switched up which Smash Captains I had.
Not the
Not the
not
Warlord.
sending the Warlord one out would have been, but because you kept that guy in reserve, like you had to bring him down, right?
Alright.
So
I should just switch ones to which ones I had.
yeah.
Hitting on 3s with these Terminators against those. That squad of guardsmen.
Daga. Murdering some guardsmen. The screen must die.
Yes. Well, this screen's no longer a screen because they went the other way.
That's right. They are no longer a screen because they're not trying to get there. I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Diogo, I've got a bunch of Sisters of Battle. Would you paint them for me?
Is that a serious question?
It
You
is
don't
a
want to wait
serious
for the plastic one?
Well, no, I own all these
Ruining
ones.
on
I'd like to just get them painted.
What did you point at? Is it in
It's
that
a box.
Is it actually in that box?
It is. They're in the box.
They're not bad allies for knights.
I've got my Black Templars, right? So I want to run like Sisters, Black Templars, and like some Talarn, like a bunch of religious folks.
You filthy casual.
Are
There
they
you go,
just
sir.
are they painted?
There's one there.
They're prime black.
Oh wow. I can see your investment in these sisters from
No,
like,
I
the
got
farthest
them. I
distance.
got them. No,
All
I
fives,
got
all
them in a
fives.
trade,
Watch
and I
this.
was
Yep,
like,
all fives.
I should probably get them done at some point.
Well, there's
So I
one.
don't. Literally, I just
two,
don't have the
three,
time to get
five.
them done. I need like just the robes in like red
Yeah,
or
yeah.
blue or whatever,
Oh, whatever
And, like,
colors you want. Yeah.
and then like the blacker red
Alright.
armor, like blacker, like an off-white armor, like a cream.
whatever their color, like
Whatever
the
it
book.
is, it doesn't
Alright,
matter. Like a
so-
book color, like just super simple,
Librarian
straightforward.
with
How many
Stormbolter.
sisters in there?
Mhm.
I have a
Hitting
I
on
can build a
3s,
battalion.
Firing
So I've got
at
like
them.
a rhino, one of the crazy like
Times.
organ
One's
tanks.
on 4s.
I got an
Exorcist?
old Celestine. Yeah, that's
Old Celestine.
Old Celestine.
Whoa!
Huh?
I rolled all ones for Stormbolter once.
No, is the lieutenant nearby? No, I
No,
guess
the
he's dead.
lieutenant's dead. Alright.
So he didn't move at all.
No,
So
not at
that Smash Captain just really wants to die. I mean, live.
Wait,
Yeah.
that was the Relic Stormbolter?
Yeah. You rolled all ones to win.
Failed to do anything.
Well, guys, that's our show for tonight.
yeah.
Alright,
Malik, fun against orcs. Nice Grut Oiler you have there. Enjoy the mortals on your Super Shaka. Oh, from
Only
if you had a mortals. I don't know
He's
what
gonna
that
charge
comment
him.
is for. That is
Got
in
no
no
gun?
context. Oh,
I
there
got
we go.
grenades, but they're only.
If doing
grenades are 6 or 8.
huh?
Grenades are 6 or 8.
6
Yeah.
inches
6
inches.
for grenades.
You got
Yeah,
it?
no, I'll paint them. I'm currently working
Go
on a
librarian.
commission right now. I don't
Go
know.
Libby! Now it's a Libby fighting a Smash Captain in close combat. I love it.
Yeah, the Force Staff.
Yeah, absolutely. It's
and then
great.
they're going to charge the Librarian Dread.
Oh, go Termies!
Oh, I get 4 shots. Am I within 12? I guess you have to.
Yeah.
If you're charging, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh, this is like the Termies' second time to charm for a long
Just
bomb
roll a
charge.
12. Roll a 12.
Just get
Go!
in there.
9.
It's pretty close. You're not within 9. But
You're within 10.
10 inches plus the 10's right there.
You're very
This is-
close.
this is-
I gotta
this is
see.
tight.
I am very
see.
close. Super tight. Oh yeah, that looks like is that.
Yeah, I'll give it to him.
Yeah! Woo! Go Termies!
Don't go turn me.
I want to go smash some stuff.
Everybody, wake up, everybody.
Wake up, folks.
Wake up, folks.
Shit's getting real.
Fuck!
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby. That's
Alright.
Terminators. There you go. They're getting up there.
Alright, so
I love it. I'm gonna go smash some stuff. But
I'm gonna
Scar,
start
you
with
just put paint on it.
Librarian.
Your sister's problem will go away. Yes, I know.
Librarian's going to start.
But we discussed
we
this
just-
earlier.
Earlier,
4 attacks,
I'm
maybe?
gonna put the paint on them.
I'm going to solve the problem in the same way.
Right,
I'm just
three
going to
attacks.
get
Three
someone to
attacks.
do it for
Three
me.
It's called delegating.
Hitting on 3s.
I already have so many projects. I just want to have some sisters for my Templars. I really do.
When would you need them done by?
It's twice.
Well,
on 3s.
I will
Only on
probably not be
threes.
using them till September.
Oh, then yeah. Okay.
One.
Because
Totally.
I
Oh,
literally
minus
have
3, right? 6.
I literally
Good,
have
goes through.
an event
Alright.
like every
D3
weekend
damage?
until
Yeah,
like
Then,
middle of September.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Because I was saying I'm currently working on a commission right now.
Yeah.
1.
But yeah, no, I
Fail
can't
it.
pay for it. No,
Sorry,
I was-
context
for
was
this
the
guy.
air raid from the officer of the fleet. Was the
Oh, I was
overall
right there,
bombardment
yeah.
from last Wardens.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Makes sense.
What did I roll for my? Sorry, what did I roll for my save? I thought
The roll again.
Terminators.
No, just roll it again.
Okay. I thought sorry. I thought you were talking about 9. So it's
I'm gonna roll a
3s.
1,
I'm gonna command point that.
Oh!
2 a 1.
Alright.
Did he die?
No.
Did he live? He lived?
He lives.
Oh.
Dang nabbit.
Come on. We didn't want him to
I
live.
guess now the
Yeah.
Terminator-
Now.
Fight.
So
Fine.
now, so
Fine.
you have 2 left there,
Jeffrey.
Jeff?
Yeah, I got 2 left.
Okay.
Enough
Yeah.
to fight when I die.
Enough to fight when you die. Because you only have one. Once use some silent sisters, says Zachary Blindsword.
I haven't seen Sisters of Silence
What?
3,
since the
4?
end of 7.
Yeah.
It's like they win some.
4.
Ooh, I see what you did there.
I
That
can,
was a-
I
that
can
was a
do
good
bad puns too.
2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
What's funny is Sister of Silence in 7th, by the end of it, were probably one of the most broken units.
They were nasty with their silly rhino thing where they could like.
I would take 3 rhinos and 3 units,
Yeah.
and the
3
moment I
to
disembarked, I had a
Tough,
radius
yeah.
of 59
I'm
inches
not toughness 4.
of
Oh,
UT.
yeah.
It was like
Yeah.
a Collects Assassin. I played Caleb.
2.
My turn 1, I disembarked and
Sixes.
tapped.
1
He's
goes
like-
through.
So what do you mean? I only cast on 6s? I'm like, yeah.
1.
I don't
Alright.
generate dice.
Same result.
Yeah.
Lippy Dread's gonna hit you back.
Wait. The Terminators didn't kill him?
I did 1 wound.
There's only 4 in contact.
Oh no, that -1 to hit really stung me a little bit.
I'll hit.
The Terminators got into close
Wounding
combat.
on
They
2.
didn't kill the super,
2
the
on your
super
involve.
Libby Dread,
2.
which apparently was on
5
fire.
up.
Boom.
Both of them.
Cool.
Like a
Nice,
bow.
like a
bow.
boss. Those Terminators are like, yeah.
My captain's gonna hit you back.
Alright.
Uh-oh. Smash Captain hitting
I'll
a
hit.
hitting a
Oh.
Libby,
And then anything buts.
a Terminator Libby here.
There's 4 wounds on your involve.
Okay, Libby.
And he's 4 damage.
Oh, that's right. This is super one.
Yeah.
Super
I
guy.
failed too. 5 up. Oh, he's dead.
Oh no, Libby's dead. Does he want to fight again when he dies?
I have 2 command points.
You're at 1 wound.
Might as well do it.
Do
Hey!
it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Go, Libby.
Alright, Librarian, do your job.
You don't know who Zatoichi is? Shame.
No,
I
3s.
do not.
2.
Is it a
Well,
like an
you only
anime
need
or
one to
something?
go through.
I know.
Sorry.
Boom.
2.
Oh,
Yes.
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 And he
And
already used
used
a
his
reroll.
reroll.
Dead. Rest in peace.
Dead.
Oh.
No.
Doesn't count.
Oh!
Did he live?
I lived.
Oh, get out of here. Stupid.
Boring.
Stupid.
Alright.
Storm Shield. Get out of here. Silly Storm Shield.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Did you kill anything? Yes.
Guardsman, just got paused. So,
Right.
tactically, this was a tournament game. I would just spend the rest of the game running away.
Correct.
I would have been running away after last turn.
I
Correct.
just don't know if I want to make it fun.
It's up to you, man. You'll
Time
make
is
it a lot. You'll make it a lot closer and entertaining if you just jump in and start losing all your
That's
models.
I might just do that for
However-
fun.
Yeah. Because in a like a competitive game, folks.
In a
you know,
competitive game-
I'm gonna
I
pass
can't
pass the voiceover to you and
Yeah.
talk and explain it on there.
So, competitive game wise, I'd run away and move in advance to Smash Captain so he wouldn't be touched again. I'd be moving advance to Sanguinary Guard and the Sanguinor, just getting him as far away from those Deathwing Knights as possible. They're only moving 5. They're not going to catch me. He's moved that way, so he's left my backfield pretty empty. And again, I'd probably just be throwing screens in, just trying to tie them up. I'd let them have this, but not so much that they could get into the ones I wanted to. Just preserve him killing more, and I would just try to hold more every turn.
Yeah, hold more, and then taking that, it's very hard
Come
once you have
on.
it very high.
But we're gonna make it fun.
But stay tuned, as it's going to turn into Fun Slugfest.
Right. So we'll do this quick.
Time Slugfest. How much time does he have left on the clock?
23 minutes.
Or jump
23.
12.
Ah, that's not bad.
The one wound.
Yeah, if you can see the clock
There.
from here, it's like 23 to 35.
There.
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
There.
So Jeff's been using the clock more just because he's been, like, he took a couple of minutes to think in that, like, critical turn 3 when he was like, what do I
12.
want to do? And that turn 3
Last guy, 12.
he got 5
I'm
points,
just gonna
which
count
was like a huge deal. So,
Shimmy on over.
yeah. So now he's just basically refusing his flank, just kind of moving to the side. The Deathwing
Gives
Knights
me
are on the flank, which makes
This is
them.
bottom of
You roll
This
7
is
for them.
bottom of 4.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna blow a Sanguinor.
So technically, you still have like 3 turns
So
or
he's going
whatever.
17 inches.
But let us know what you think down below at this point. Now it's going to be a slobber knocker. It's going to be fun. Dark Angels murdering Blood Angels. I just hope those Terminators survive and just murder everything. Like, just the Power Fist guys. That's it. Just the Power Fisters. I know, right?
The power sword guy.
What happened? He's like, my plan all along! Suck it! You showed mercy, you're weak!
Now, where's the Fallen? Where are the Fallen?
This one's going to move here to be closer to him than anything else. Yeah. Wow,
Lots and lots of shooting. No problem, Alfarius. Thanks for tuning in. Bedtime for Alfarius. Have a good evening, buddy.
So he's also
Says, have a safe drive back to the city, folks.
Thank you.
Matt says, have a safe
Oh,
drive
it's
back.
Matt.
Yeah,
You're-
Alfarius. Is
Are you
Matt.
the real Alfarius? Maybe not.
He
Were
is
there
Alfarius.
241 other
he's good.
Alfariuses? Asking for a friend.
Alright.
I don't know.
It's just whenever time I see
Goes off
someone's
on
name
7.
and like
I'm
a
gonna
number
use
at
the
the end,
one
unless
for
it's
the
like
dark.
significant to like your birthday, like you can tell
Ah,
it's your
no.
birthday. I'm just like, are there really that
One-
many
Oh,
other
no.
people with
Guy.
the same name? It's like, come on.
And then I
like, damn.
will
There's a random
unleash rage on the
Yeah.
Sanguinary Guard. It goes off
Is
on
that
11.
Tochi
Ooh.
is? I don't know who's
There,
that.
plus 1
Who
attack.
is Satoshi?
It sounds like an anime character.
Satoichi.
And then
Satoichi.
That ends my. I'm gonna go
It's
with
either
my
an
short
anime
phase.
character
I'm thinking it's anime.
or like a fancy and Italian dish.
So here's
It's
the.
Satoichi. You want some-
Satoichi and
that one
Mabele.
guy.
Yum yum yum.
That's right.
Yeah.
Captain's
I hope
not there
that's
anymore.
not terrible. What I just said.
Move.
I don't know. I don't know what it is.
Aren't we all?
Ooh.
Yes.
There's that. There's.
We
6.
are older.
We all
are
are
Alfarius.
I'm actually not Alfarius. I
Let's
was
switch roll
brother.
Alright.
I forgot his name.
Alfarius.
Go ahead.
No, his other brother.
Omegon.
Omegon.
But
Oh my
even
God.
Omegon
1
is
damage
saying
each,
that he's
minus 1, so it's
Alfarius.
4.
Everybody says it.
Four.
Yeah,
Horace
I
says
think
he's
he's got
Alfarius.
one.
You
Yeah.
can't even tell who's
Down
That's the
one
only
or
part that
he's
drives me
down.
nuts
I'll
is when I
pull
look
out
at
the other gun,
30K's
see if it makes a difference.
Alfarius model. Like, it should have just been a regular space version. And I
He's
would have
supposed
been
to be
like,
small. He's supposed to be the
He's
regular
down or
size of
down?
space.
yeah, but they like came out with this like
Maybe
fancy looking armor.
Ron
I'm like,
Harris won.
well,
He's
clearly
got one.
he's not the same. Like, how would anyone confuse this
I
guy?
guess
Like,
the only
that
thing
guy.
left to shoot.
The guy with the fancy armor.
Yeah, like if GW literally released like just a regular ass Space
Alright.
Marine
Yeah,
on a
yeah.
scenic
Yeah.
base.
Let's overall all in
And
order.
that was, I would have been like, this
That's
is
all
literally
fair.
the greatest thing I've ever seen you release.
He's a blind swordsman from like
9,
40 Japanese films from the 60s.
25.
Nice.
Nice.
Cool.
Not the answer I expected, but
Yeah.
it was pretty close. I said anime.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So roll
Japanese.
1, 2,
It's live action
3s.
anime.
Yeah. Alright. That's cool. I'm actually gonna look that up now. Zatoichi. I'm assuming that's why
Oh, I
blind
knocked
sword.
that one over.
Is he like you're gonna check it out right now?
No,
no.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna instant Siri looking. Which is exciting.
And then we roll these. There you go.
Oh,
And then
Thanks,
we
Josh
four.
Curtis. Thank you. You are funny.
Josh, all I have to say is silent but deadly.
Silent
Go
but
ahead.
deadly.
That's all you say.
2.
Are you in combat now?
No, I was being throwing mortars at Terminators.
You're just shooting at termies.
I killed. I just killed 3.
Yeah.
With mortars.
Oh no.
You killed-
What?
What?
How?
So I did 5 wounds with mortars, and 1 had a wound.
Didn't you just say you were trying to have fun?
He rolled 5 once?
Yeah. Apparently.
Oh.
I'm bad, man.
That's okay. It happens. It happens.
All right. That will make our turn.
That
So,
happens.
That's it for my shooting.
It's a blind
I
sword.
told you forgot
Measure.
the thing with the O.
Zatoichi. Yeah,
It's a
you.
fictional
Okay,
character
roll
from
fire.
1989.
It's not 60s.
3,
Jerk.
4,
I'm just kidding. That's that guy.
5. Let me check if they're 18 or if they're 12. I just want to make sure I'm not cheating you here.
Whatever. He's blind?
Supposed to be blind? Yeah, makes sense. Oh, he's just he's been played by a lot of different people, probably. I feel like in James
they're
Bond,
12.
like there's a whole bunch of different
He's
people
like
playing.
the original Jackie Chan.
How many?
With a
One
sword.
guy.
Alright, that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
He reminds me of Rennie Kenshin.
Who
1
done?
wound. Minus
It's
1.
anime
Hurry up.
called Rennie Kenshin. Or
Ah.
Samurai X.
As I was saying before on stream,
Alright.
the only anime I ever really watched was
Ian,
Afro
with
Samurai,
those guys.
and then I also watched
Neon
Neon
Genesis.
Genesis Evangelion. And that was
Evangelion
like
was really good.
that was like the first and only one I watched, and I haven't really watched anything.
I
else.
grew up watching Samurai X when I was really young, which is very like not
I
child
love
friendly.
Samurai X.
Very not child friendly. And I also, when I was like 6 or 7 or whatever, I was watching. So I grew up in Portugal. Okay, so understand this is where it gets confusing. I watched Dragon Ball GT growing up, so I got to see like Super Saiyan 4 Goku fighting fighting Baby and all that stuff, right? Then I moved to Canada, and Canada is like slow.
Oh, over, so he's still
So,
6 inches.
I started watching Dragon
you'll-
Ball,
Charge in.
Yeah.
and I was very confused.
Yeah.
I was like, when he was fighting like Vegeta for the first time, I'm like,
Charge in.
like
and you'll
what?
charge in.
What's going on? And he's like,
Alright.
KO Ken, just go Super Saiyan 4 and just kill him. Like, this doesn't make any
Oh,
sense. And then he goes Super Saiyan like for the first time after like probably 30 episodes over and over, because as soon as they would get to Namek, they would restart the series all over again. I'm like, okay,
There's
like,
4
listen,
attacks
I
each
might have had a
time.
lot of patience
Yeah,
when I was a kid,
because
but as an
of,
adult, I would have been
He's
complaining a
given
lot.
+1 attack.
And so I was very confused. I was like, oh, they're slower.
Good night, Archon 458.
Goodbye. And then
Thanks so much for tuning in.
and then eventually cut out. And then I started watching
So I
Digimon.
reroll all
Then I
4
watched
hits.
Gundam Wing. Then I watched Inuyasha.
way more than
Taxi,
I have.
Everything.
Oh,
I watched
one,
a lot.
2,
Freaky
3,
Stories,
4,
Rock with Bottom.
5.
So what's happening right now on stream? We've got the
1,
Sanguinary Guard
2,
charging into the regular
3.
Terminators.
So
All of the
20 attacks,
Deathwing
rerolling all
Terminators.
hits. These are the swords.
Reroll all hits because
They're within 6 inches of a Blood Angel's Warlord.
Oh, so they get reroll. Okay, cool. That's awesome. So they get reroll all hits from a captain
Heirs of it. Well, it has to be my Warlord.
or a librarian,
Or a Librarian.
Or you just make it up.
And now they're wounding you
or
on
he's just making up
3s.
his own rules,
I'm making my own rules.
making up
It's
everything.
not cheating until you get got.
Yes, internet troll.
And I'm just saying.
Okay, so what
That-
is your
That many
thoughts on
saves at
3D
-3,
printed
so all under
stuff?
5.
And like, say a Skaren, like a 3D printed Skaren at a tournament.
I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
What if it's
I'm
not
not GW.
painted?
Then I care.
Then you care.
I want
These
See,
are all
I
D3
care if
each.
I yeah, I agree.
Alright.
models
Okay,
at
so
events
I have
should
one guy
always
with
be
one
painted.
vote, so
Takes
he's
dead.
And I understand some
Next
people
one.
are not very good painters, and they
2
want the
wounds.
parts of it.
Yep.
We'll get it
Next one.
out to somebody else and
wounds.
paint it, or paint
Next
it yourself.
one.
Like, I don't care if
2
your models
wounds.
look ugly.
Next one.
I'm a subjective
2
person.
wounds.
Like,
Next
you
one. And
paint to
so
your
one
best
more death.
ability. I'm not there to judge you. I'm not a paint judge. I don't care. I'm there to play you
I mean,
and
so
have a
you
good
give
time. I think
Not-
aesthetically, even if it's not painted nicely,
Do
if it's painted to the best of your abilities, then
Smash
it's good to
Captain
me.
now.
Now, how you purchase your models? If it's third party,
And buttons.
GW, you make it yourself or whatever.
There we go.
As long as it
That one on your impulse.
either looks the same or
Yeah.
close enough, and you've gotten it approved, I'm fine. I could care less.
Nothing.
Just 3
It's
deck
not,
guys.
it's not my business. I don't
Squad?
control people's
Yes,
finances.
Okay.
So I'm totally.
I know you got 1 guy left.
Okay.
There's one guy there.
But
That's
yeah,
hilarious.
I don't have a problem with it.
Alright.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
neither do I.
Like
I don't
one of
think I can
our friends,
actually
Zach,
get into
scratch
them.
builds.
Oh, nice.
And even back in the day, this
Alright,
guy scratched,
yeah,
the other person scratch built a Manta out of
That's the
Styrofoam.
same, right?
But he scratch built a
Yeah.
Tiger Shark bomber.
I remember that.
And
It looked cool.
It looked cool.
I couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah.
From, like,
I
far
like
away.
I could from far away I couldn't tell the difference. When you get up close, you can kind of tell.
Yeah,
But he
they're
likes
gonna pop.
converting.
Are they
and
making
Well,
them
like
around?
tournaments
Yeah,
though,
or
like the
okay,
Capsule
so you
Bloodbath
have
is
one
banning stuff
Yeah.
like that for this year.
So that'd be the end of my
Yeah.
turn there.
it could be-
Supposing we're gonna go through the turn, and so you got cold one, kill one in your turn. Yes.
I didn't kill anybody in mine.
And I did.
Didn't you
oh,
kill those? Yeah, you killed those that
You
infantry.
killed that. You killed
Yeah, I
one,
killed
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yes, you killed
and
one.
then
But
you killed the
I killed the librarian and
Killed
I killed
one. Kill more.
I got killed
Hold
more.
one.
Yeah.
Hold more. Do you get the bonus again?
No, he killed the guy at the bonus.
No
line.
bonus. So no bonus for you. So that's 4 points there. Did you get any of your secondaries? No. And then you got another recon. No.
No, I messed up and I moved them out.
Okay, no recon there. And you killed the Terminators though.
Nope.
No, there's one good
Oh,
guy
there's
left.
one left. Okay. And you got the Warlords.
Yeah. Yep.
As well.
Forgot.
Search again.
What, sorry?
Yeah.
Search again, fool. Okay. So I think we're gonna call it there.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, it's definitely
Good
that
games,
is that is good game. So we'll be right back, guys, right after this, and we'll have a post game chat. Okay, and we're done. Thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody, for coming down and watching Night Fight number 4. And we have an official champion, a Night Fight champion! And then punch you.
Oh my god, he's so creepy.
The Blood Angels have reigned supreme in Night Fight 4.
4.
Now I just need to. I honestly need a foghorn. I really need a foghorn.
Foghorn or an air horn?
Air horn.
An air horn.
Yeah.
Not a foghorn.
Air horn.
Oh.
You shouldn't have
Sorry,
said it.
see, I don't know the difference of what's what, right?
That would have been hilarious.
That
if
would have
you
been
got a follower.
absolutely hilarious. Okay, well, thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. Diogo, thanks for coming down, shouting with me.
No
Martin
problem.
and Jeff, thanks for coming down as well.
Thanks for having us.
Jeff
thanks.
is part of Team Canada, so this was definitely a practice game for Martin. You know, getting some reps in against very tough competition here. But so, how did the game go? What were your highlights, your lowlights, And what did you learn, or would you do differently for next game? Let's start with you, Martin.
For me, I just deploy my Dreadnought a little better than that. Put them behind the Deathwing Knights, and then have the Devastators behind them, just to give some support, and then just try and make that better, because it's pretty strong. It's a good list. I like it. It's working out well. And then it's just learning it, and then figuring out what to do against different armies and stuff. So it's just learning the whole list.
Yeah, because it's definitely one of the elements of learning a list is most deployment, not overextending yourself, knowing what you can and cannot do, and then fighting against different armies. Because if you've never played against an army that can jump around and be crazy, yeah.
It's all just learning.
High point.
Really, the Dreadnought getting locked in combat for the entire game, basically.
Just
high
not
point?
dying.
Yeah, that's just a high
Okay.
point for me. You know what? I don't mind it when my big units get tied up. It's just nice to see them just stop something from being able to run rampant over my weak side.
Yeah.
And he basically held the Death Company there, and then I was worried about the Death Company and the Sanguinary Guard, but the Sanguinary Guard didn't really do much until the very end, and then it was.
Yeah, because
And
you
then-
got to pin them in place
Yeah.
until you brought them too far back, and then they were
Yeah.
able to kind of jump
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
So the Dreadnought keeping the Death Company occupied was pretty good for me.
Yeah,
It's good for me too.
It was. Yeah, no, you wanted the Leviathan Dread occupied.
I wanted the Dread occupied.
Yeah. So what was your pros and your cons?
Definitely keeping that Levy Dread occupied. If I let it shoot, it would have been tearing through Scarans, it would have been tearing through Death Company. Even getting into Sanguinary Guard, it would have been cutting through them. So I knew I waited till he deployed it, and that's where the Death Company was going to go. If I had first turn, I was going to Forlorn Fury, first turn charge, wrap it.
Yeah.
I got first turn charge anyways because he moved it up. The 24-inch range hurts when it has to come at me, and I can jump 12 and reroll an assault and all that. So I maybe wouldn't have advanced it so far. Just get it within that 24 and force me to come closer. But wrapping it for that, just shut it down was good. The Sanguinary Guard, I love them as an idea of a unit. They're not great.
I've
They're
seen
okay.
them really
They can be
because they have
good.
2 wounds. I've seen them used a lot with that Feel No Pain banner.
Yes, the only thing with Feel No Pain banner is you need it has to be models within 6, so you're really clustered. I do like using what I did with them there, just holding them, and then deep striking on that turn that I really need that big push, and that's exactly what they did. I wanted them to get into the regular Terminators, not the Deathwing Knights, because I knew they would cut Terminators apart, but him keeping the 2 units of Knights and the Terminator so close together, I just, if I jumped them in, then they would die next turn. Now that's, it's giving him a kill something, it's giving him a marked for death point, so I hold him back, and then when you split them up, that's when I went for it.
Yeah, 100%.
And the captain not dying, that...
Oh, I know. He
That
just
was-
survived everything. Survived the smite. Survived all the
Yeah.
storm shield saves he had to make, and that would have been Warlord kill. So it happens. And the librarian probably would have just died next turn to the Sanguinary.
Well, no, I would have fought when I died.
Oh, that's true. And then
Yeah.
punched him in the face.
Yeah.
Diogo, any thoughts?
Well, I'm happy to see 2 armies you don't see a lot of, so you can actually see hidden gems in a lot of these lists and why. Blood Angels you actually do see a little bit of.
Well, Smash Captain.
Smash Captain specifically.
Yeah.
But there is a few players in the States actually that like running them. Dark Angels, I think, can hold their own.
Yes.
And I didn't think 20 Terminators would live as long as they did. But apparently they can keep a lot of people at bay.
Except you throw mortars
you have
at
to
him.
kill.
Yeah,
You have
you
to
throw
kill
mortars.
mortars. And then
Yeah,
you
mortars.
relax. I find, especially things with storm shields tend to live a lot longer than they should,
Yes.
or they die.
Or they die
terribly.
right away.
Yeah, it's there's no gray area there. It's just either they live or they just die terribly.
If anything, the only thing on that list that I would wanted to see more was probably a little bit more shooting, like long range shooting. Because I felt like once that guy was tied up in the stairs,
And once the Devastators were dead,
he had no other real
No.
way to kill the tanks, or one of the tanks, for example. And I feel like that would probably made it a little bit better. But I think Deathwing Knight's pretty good.
Yeah, they're not bad.
They seem pretty good.
Well, thanks all for tuning in, everybody out there, to number 4 Night Fight. A huge shout out to everybody who was watching on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, to the subs, to the Patreons, and everybody who make this sort of thing possible. If you'd like to see more, leave a comment, share it with your friends, and we will see you on Night Fight numero 5. I know. Woo! I'd probably be after I get back from ATC, though. Cheerio, everybody. Have a good
Bye-bye.
night. I'm Skari, your grateful host, and these have been your co-hosts for the evening. Good night. Bye.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it. You know, just saying. Post-stream? Yeah. Post-stream. And that's the end.